And we are live. I believe so.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mechanism, episode 5, I believe. It's been a while. It's been a while because I was on vacation. The last time we were supposed to do this, so we weren't able to do this. So here we are, though. How are you? Welcome. So, guys, you know the deal. We're gonna go around. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna hang out with all these cool folks. Man, it's just gonna be a fun time tonight. So, kick back, have a beer or a cocktail, whatever, and
why not both?
Well, you trying to say something? Trying to say something?
Yeah, you know what? Hey, after the week I've had, I could probably use something right now. Trust me.
Amen, brother.
All right.
I was going to say, you know, in order for people to enjoy the program, they have to drink.
Like, it's been a crazy ass week, I'm telling you. So, without any further ado, we're going to start our carousel of talent, if you will. Let's start down there. Let's go with Brian. Brian.
Oh, you're starting with me. Hey.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brian. I go by Bro Builder on all of the social meds. Build a lot of cool stuff, props and robots and blah, blah, blah. Metal, you know. I know you maybe don't know. Anyway, but I've spent a long time working on customs this year. Basically, everything I've worked on so far. Right now, this is my current custom that's going on in the background. I'm just needing to take a break, so I'm snapping up this little Master Grade XS to kind of like cleanse the palette. That's what's going on right now.
Now, is that the
1.5?
new one or the old one?
Oh, this is the old one.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't hold that against you then.
He said he don't need that new bullshit.
Oh man, hey, Brian, I saw your Borderlands shotgun prop.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, dude!
Oh
Amazing.
hey, I can go grab one of those. Wait a second, I'll grab one off the wall.
Yeah. I gotta see this. Like, you guys, like, Brian builds like real like props and everything, and they're amazing.
No shit.
Yeah, if you're into like Borderlands and stuff like that, especially, yeah, look at this 1-to-1 scale. Oh my god!
Really?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Look at that.
How have you guys not seen these before? These things are awesome.
Yeah,
So yeah, this is one of them. Look,
serious. Probably do some good steampunk stuff too.
Oh my god!
Shit.
That's cool, man.
really rusty because like they did some renovation upstairs and I haven't cleaned it off since all the dust fell down from the upstairs apartment. But
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure everybody was complaining about the dust on that awesome
you know,
that's amazing.
piece of art.
Clown shoes, Brian.
blow it up here real quick. All right. Yeah, it's made of like how many different parts is it? So 1, 2. This magazine comes out. I can hold it right.
How come I can't see it?
It's
bad in your country.
So 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 parts right here. Plus it comes with another shield and a side magazine and 5 more shotgun shells. So yeah.
So fucking
Damn.
So
one of those
it's a rotocast to be hollow, so it's like really light. You know, it's like doesn't weigh a lot. You can carry it around in a con all day and not like, you know, break your shit.
Oh,
And yeah, I made it out of like this original Master Sculpt was made out of MDF, aluminum, steel, plastic, epoxy, putty, Bondo, just like regular hardware bits and pieces. Like this site right here is made out of like it's its own component, and it's made out of I don't know, it's like maybe 20 different parts and has its own mold. That was when I learned how to pressure cast, was doing that little guy.
awesome.
But yeah.
Wow.
So that is not 3D printed. That is hand built, like
Dude.
craftsmanship, right?
Yeah, I was working on it. Yeah, not at all. No 3D print at all. Everything's scratch built.
Nice.
I was just working on a new component, like a new barrel that can go on this particular kit. and a lady was walking by on the phone, and I heard her saying, "Oh yeah, I'm walking by some 3D print shop or something." I'm like, "Yeah, just painting raw." Anyway, but what do you expect?
Get your
Now-
shit together, lady.
Yeah.
Is
Now,
it primarily plastic or wood, or do you have like a wood base to it, or I mean,
When I do the sculpt, I make it out of I usually start with MDF because it's easy to work with. You can just make simple boxes and cut that stuff with a table saw, and it's not really that much trouble. Plus, it's got a thickness to it, so that you can sculpt it a little bit. That's what I've done all of my masters out of for the guns that I've made so far, the gun props that I've made so far.
nice.
that's awesome. Now, Gary Gumpla over there on YouTube, he says, "Would you sell it though?" But you make copies and sell it on your Etsy store, though, don't you?
Yeah. I sell rock hits.
Action.
Rock hits on my Etsy store. Both the shotgun and the Malawan SMG, which I'll grab later. But yeah, and I have another mold set too for the Krieg Hero Buzz Axe from Borderlands 2, but I fused my mothers on it because they were made out of plaster. It was one of the early molds that I had made, so I have to redo the molds on it and blah blah blah.
Oh, gotcha. So there you go, Gary. If you want one, go hit up Brian's Etsy store. They can get to that through your Instagram page, right?
Yes, through my Instagram, I believe so.
Yeah.
Not through my Twitter, but they're both Bro Builder. So
There you go.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
thanks.
That is awesome, dude. Borderlands is one of my favorite games ever. So when I saw
right.
that, I was just yeah, I was fanboying. So
Oh, that's
really
hype.
cool.
I didn't know that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm playing through the first one again right now with the
You got the game of the year?
updated graphics. Yeah, all that.
Yes. Yeah, my wife and I have been doing that as well with a couple of buddies.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. Good.
Who's your character?
Oh man. Right now I'm playing God, what's her name? Lilith, or is that the
Yeah,
shit, I
Lilith.
can't remember.
Yeah,
Lilith's in
the
the first
siren.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the siren. Lilith.
I'm playing through her right now.
Dope.
I
Firehawk.
was yeah. So I'm only in the 20s or something like that right now.
Yeah,
so
I'm in the same
super
spot.
deep.
Dude, I'm literally in the same spot. I spend so much time building models, I barely spend any time gaming. But yeah, I'm running through as a brick, and yeah, I love that character. I love that game. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Well, we're gonna check back in with you later here.
No stress.
All right, let's go over to Chris. Chris, introduce yourself, man.
What's up, guys? My name's Chris Cabs, I guess. That's just short for my last name, Papalati. You guys can catch me mostly on Instagram as Red Suns. That's R3D5UNZ. I don't know why I put numbers in there, man. But
Why did I do that?
yeah, why did I do that, man? I was 13.
Because it looks so cool.
It makes it look like I'm 35. It says 35 on it. And I'm not 35. So there you go.
Yet. That's a yet.
I'm not 35 yet.
Holy shit, dude.
So,
I'm 15
yeah, I'm
years
pretty much Red Suns in most places. You can also find me in Chris Pabs on Twitter, but I hardly ever go on there. So yeah, that's me, man.
Nice. What are you working on there, man?
So this is a 1/24 scale ZZ Gundam bust by Artisan Club. Here, it is. It's a pretty large piece of kit. I've never seen a resin piece this big before, ever. It's massive, and it's supposed hopefully by the end of all this, it should look something like this. Let's see if I can say that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this has LEDs, surprisingly a USB cable for charging. This comes with everything I need. And oddly enough, this is the first resin kit that I've worked with that has a 3D printed part.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's got supports and everything. So this is new, I guess.
Crazy.
Yeah, and yeah, this is kind of where I'm at right now.
Very cool, man.
That is the nicest looking double Zeta head I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It is so nice. The casting, Artisan Club. If you guys have ever messed with any of their old stuff, this is miles and miles away from anything they've done before. The casting is immaculate. I've never seen the casting this good, apart from maybe Extreme Squad.
Oh, Extreme Squad is so good.
Yeah, it's excellent, man.
I mean,
Seriously.
it looks like the surfaces are almost polished.
I mean, you can still see some of the kind of the mold release. You can see it's still pretty oily as resin kits go.
Right.
But it's I don't think I'm going to be needing to do a lot of surface work on this because it's so good. Like it's excellent, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely see the reflections of the lights on the pieces. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's great, man. I'm really excited to build this thing. It's been a while. Ryan kind of forced my hand into building this thing. Ryan Bartolotti. So yeah, here we are. So yeah, just getting started.
Yeah, Ryan's not feeling good tonight. That's why he's not going to make it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
no worries.
hopefully he
Next
feels
time.
better.
But yeah, he would have loved to hear that, I'm sure, because he's got the crossbow bust.
Yeah, both of those are both this and that are excellent casts. So you guys can go in if you ever decide to pick any of these up.
Nice. Very cool. All right, man. Well, we're going to check back in with you here in a little bit. Let's go over to our rookie. Everybody, say hi to George, Mr. Old School Gunpla himself.
Hey, I know that.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm
Hey,
just young
guys.
blood right here.
What's happening, guys?
Welcome, man.
What's going on?
Well, thank you.
So,
Great.
introduce yourself to everybody. Tell us what you're working on, buddy.
All right, George, go by Old School Gunpla on Instagram. That's basically all I do for social media because otherwise I just suck up all my time. But I'm currently working on the last bits of the Destroyed Phalanx. It's a 1983 Macross kit that's just been it's been fun to work on. Let's just leave it at that.
And by fun, he means pain in the ass.
Hey, learn
Yeah.
It's an old
Something-
kid, man.
Yeah,
It's an
so I'm
old
looking
kid.
at a couple of it's been fun to build, but there's like I've never dealt with plastic that's just been so brittle. So if anybody can see this, the lower leg clamps onto the upper leg across these two pegs and pins. And I remember when I just started just pushing the two halves together, you hear this snap, and then it's like, well, something just broke. And lo and behold, one of the cups that holds a pin did break, and it is what it is, right?
Right. Gotta love that vintage plastic.
Oh man, I gotta tell you. But overall, it's been it's like I said, it's been kind of fun because this has allowed me to try a lot of different things that the stuff that you guys probably do on a more regular basis is kind of new to me. So it's been kind of a trip to do. So been having a lot of good times with it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, it gets your feet wet into that stuff that you guys just got to figure out on your own,
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Excellent, man. Well, welcome again to the team.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you having you. And we're going to check back in with you in here in a little bit. And let's go over to James. Now,
G'day.
James got some really interesting stuff going on here. What's cooking right now, James? Tell us what's
guys.
got there.
Well, currently I am working on my GWC entry for this year, which I am slightly under the pump because we've only got under 2 months or 2 months to go. So I'm just working on my scratch built buildings at the moment. So this is my model shop. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this all too well, but I've sat there and scribed a world of bricks into the side of this place.
No, you did not. You did all those individually?
Yes, I did all those individually.
What the
I'm a
fuck?
sucker for punishment.
I quit.
This dude's not human. He's not human. He's not human.
Mountains and mountains of cocaine.
I don't know how well you'll be able to see as well. So
Oh, we can see it.
On the inside, I've also got through and built the full interior of this model shop. So there's the shelves with little printed out Gundam boxes. There's like the display shelf. There's a little IKEA Delta cabinet in the back.
Oh my god.
Man, fuck this shit. I'm out. See you guys.
Yeah, that's enough
The
of that.
build table.
Tim, I am so glad that
everybody shut up.
you
Let-
put me
let James
before
talk.
James because that's fucking insane.
All right, everybody, shut up. Everybody, shut up. Everybody, I want to hear more about the build. Come on.
So so I didn't have to model every interior. I've painted out the top windows black from behind, and then just done couple shades of white and off whites for the windows, just as a bit of weathering. And at the moment I've just hand painted like a dark grey and blue grey for the outside and just done a black wash. So I will hit it up with a bit more details like power boxes and drainage and fire escape ladders and whatever. So at the moment I'm just building the, what do you call it? The rooftop access. So it's like the stairway entry. So I'm just building the doors, and then I'm going to do a rooftop garden and grass and trees and potted plants and whatnot.
You should put a pigeon coop up there, bro.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Maybe. So then I'm just also working on the signage for the shop. So I'm going for a little bit of a play on, well, I figured like, see, this would be set because of the goof I'm working on is Neo Xeon, like later modified goof in my mind, hence the reason it's got like the Sanju chest. This would be well after the 1 year war, and just like the real world where we have model shops that sell like tanks from the great, like World War II and World War I and stuff, why wouldn't there be model shops selling models of like stuff from the 1 year war in like universe? So hence the reason I've like called this shop like goofing off your 1 year war plastic model specialist and put the image of the goof on there. I figure that would like probably happen in real world, although I've been just experimenting today as well. So that was just printed on regular paper, but I went and bought some tissue paper. So this is a 1:140 scale billboard I'm working on. So I quickly designed this like Haro advertisement, and I've printed that out on regular paper, but it doesn't look that good with the regular paper. So I ended up buying some tissue paper and printing out onto this, and it just blends the colors a lot more. So once I glue it on there, it just blends it a lot and looks a lot smoother. So I'm pretty sure like I'll do that for the sign as well, and that should come up a lot better than just printing on regular paper. It'll look a bit neater, and once it's got a like dull coat over it as well, it should tie it all together. But that'll then go on the roof of this stupid building.
And then on the seventh day, I rested.
So on the roof of that, I've got like the little aircon units and the access. Although I built the whole interior of this bar because I'm not putting any LEDs in this build. You can't really see the interior of this bar, which is kind of disappointing. But there's a tiny little 1:144 scale piano and stuff in there.
What about working plumbing?
But you know, it is what it is.
I mean, what do you say? I mean, I feel sorry for anybody else in Australia going to GBWC this year.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I really do. This is insane.
It'll all come down to how well I paint everything and tie it all together. I've still got to build the 1:144 skate park.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
That's a requirement, right?
Let me just move the camera. So, because I've got like the big skyscraper here, then I'll have the model shop here. Then I've scratch built this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So then I like discovered I also had this. So I'm going to paint all the clapboard here like rough tones, and then there'll be a nice big river. So that'll be water. I've got to build all the street lights. But yeah, underneath, I was looking at a lot of photo references underneath bridges where they've built skate parks. So that'll be kind of cool. And then this is my next like protocol. I've got 6 of the tanks from the ground war set.
Oh my God.
So I'm just currently modifying the back of them and putting like scale mesh and better railing, because the original railing that comes with them is kind of crap. Like it looks solid and
whack.
Yeah, that's just garbage rigging, man. I don't even know why you bothered to put them in.
So I've got a world of that to do still, and drill out the barrels and make a few modifications. Like the machine guns on the top look kind of crap, so I've got to replace them too. So I've got 6 of those to do. And then same with the hover tank. so I've got to modify that a bit to make it look a bit better. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to get done by July.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much time do you have? 2 months?
Got it.
2 months.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so
You can do it.
and then I've still got to
Whatever you
paint
do it.
and finish sanding. So I've like sanded most of this guy from the first prime, but yeah, I'll get around to doing that as well.
You know, just take a week off, a vacation, don't sleep, drink a lot of coffee, you'll be fine.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I
Don't
forgot
get-
to mention. So in like 2 weeks, I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks as well. So I'm losing.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude.
I'm losing 2 weeks of my time. So I've got to really knuckle down and
F's in the chat for James.
just
I'm signing out now. I'm just going to go watch the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Hopes and prayers.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's been it for Mechanism. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you next
Everybody stepped in.
time.
yes.
Just end on that note. There you go. Nice.
James, kick ass, man. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Thank you guys.
Honestly, man, that's a lot of work.
So,
Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
what's the size of the dio? 50 by 50?
Nah, so this dio is a lot smaller than my previous one. So we're looking at, it is 450 mil long.
Okay.
It is 255 mil wide.
All right. So,
And with the billboard's going to be the highest point on the dio. So that is, we're looking at about 310 off height.
yeah, so it's sizable, but it's not maxing out at any point. Yeah.
No, it's nowhere near my last one, which was 500 by 500 by
Yeah.
450 or something.
Wow.
That one was like borderline disqualification for being too big.
I think this one would be borderline disqualification for just being too damn cool.
Yep.
Cheers,
Oh,
guys.
man. That's awesome, dude. Awesome.
Oh, don't worry, I'll come second again anyway.
Streak.
Oh, man. You need a third, don't you?
Yeah, 3. Well, I've got to paint another trophy like Castel Gundam colors.
There you go.
So if I get second again, expect to see like a Castel Gundam trophy.
Awesome. Third time's a charm, brother. Third time's a charm. Oh, my God. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say. That's amazing, dude. Seriously, you've got a
Thank you.
shit ton of work done. And, I mean, obviously, you still got a lot of work to do, but, I mean, if anybody
Well,
can handle it,
I figure if I've got everything built by the time I go to Japan, and then like literally all I have to do when I come back is paint, I'll be sweet.
nice.
Like I reckon I can paint this whole thing in a month and be pretty happy with it.
Right.
Got fingers crossed for you, James.
Yeah, big time.
Cheers, guys.
Big time. All right. Well, with that being said, let's go over to Justin.
Oh, how you gonna do me like that? I gotta follow that up.
He's literally just praying.
You're gonna be building like a city or something, dude.
All right, so not to. I couldn't follow that up if I tried.
You're
We're told-
just the
Sorry.
next one in the group.
So yeah, I'm working on this little Gabaldi that I was working on last time I was on Mechanism.
Nice.
And if I get bored with that, I might, sneak a little something else into the thing later. We'll see about that.
Nice.
But yeah, this is the plan, is to work on this a little bit tonight. So
Nice. What are we doing?
we're scribing the shit out of it. So all the stuff on the legs. If I can get my camera to focus, because it hates me.
Okay. There she goes. Yeah.
Beauty.
Interesting.
Nice.
So it's mostly custom. Like I wasn't really sure what to do with like the inside of the legs, so I took the design from like the SMS resin kit. I think it's SMS, and it's just like a line that goes across and down and up. And I was like, that's really boring. So let's add a bunch of stuff to it.
There you go.
But everything else is like my own design. So
Nice.
Excellent.
trying
Excellent.
to
So you,
figure out how to work that muscle.
and it looks like you got a little bit of plastic work going on in there too.
A little bit. I didn't want to just do like subtractive detail, so I wanted to put some stuff on the back and on like some areas to make it a little bit more interesting.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone's just depressed now.
Yeah, there's no
Enjoy the
enthusiasm
hobby
left
for
here.
yourself,
So.
man.
Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry.
No, that's some inspiring shit, dude. Seriously, so
Yeah.
Oh, man.
don't apologize, man.
Good stuff. All right, well, Jay, we're gonna check back in with you here in a little bit. Let's go over to Mikey with a very daunting build. Where are we with this thing, Mike? Tell us.
Hey, I'm the other old guy in the room, and I'm building a brand new Macross kit. It's also
Nice.
this is the 120 scale Max.
I love Robotech.
Yeah.
Robotech's the best.
Another way to say Macross.
I will strangle you all.
I did a lot of work on the cockpit. I added some I got a screen. Let's see what there we go. The screen is backlit with a 10 millimeter
Oh, it's gorgeous.
blue LED. Later on, I can turn the lights down so you guys can see that lit up. But I did all these switches. Everything on here was flat plate. Just had plain panels there. There was nothing any real detail on the panel. So I used the 148 scale photo as a guide. Put these switches and panels in accordingly. Got the seat painted. Everything's pretty much painted. All this was redone in the back, behind the seat. And so yeah, there's all the fiber optics.
Oh wow.
Considering my last build, this isn't a lot of photo optics, but there's some 2 millimeter and 0.25 millimeter, depending on. So I've got 2 colors in the cockpit, red and white, and there's a blue one that backlights this. The lens just fell out of my face. Basically, the console is, I printed a decal out there. So that, initially, I had printed them on clear decal paper.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get that right. Anyway, I printed them on white paper, and it gave a better illumination. Clear was just too clear. So the piece I have in right now is just a test piece. I'm going to actually put details on. That's the actual lens that goes in there.
So I'm imagining the white probably just diffused the light against that, right?
Yeah,
It
clearly the
diffuses a little bit better.
but it was just too clear. You're right. You couldn't see the image once you lit it up. So, in fact, I think I have the original. Here's the original clear. It's really hard to see the image because it's just all clear. So the white background made it more opaque.
Nice.
So also got no section here. This little board, a couple of red LEDs on it. Right. Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Oh shit.
See a little bit better, maybe. Not really. But basically,
It's a little bright.
It's just going to slide right into the nose section here. Drops in, and then I have 2 power this up. Nose has two lenses, 2 glass lenses. So basically, you can't really see it, can you? It's getting bright.
Yeah, we can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kill the lights. Oh, there she is.
Oh shit.
So now you can see that there's a red there and the red light. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so once I put the lens in, there's a clear lens that goes in.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing. That's where I got this, one of the armor sections together with my missile tubes that I
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Have a door down those, and then I have a big red LED here, which is in the closed section. So, but I wanted to make sure all the sink marks were good before I installed my LED. So I primed. Otherwise, I still got some things to do. So priming and testing. This is all primed. And still got some seams, obviously, to fix things. Here's some. These are the feet. I painted these with I got some steel on the outside and burnt iron on the inside. With my fluff plate that I installed and tried and added detail. See that?
Nice.
Massive.
Looking really good.
It's getting there.
Looking
Now
really
I
good.
ordered decals for it. They finally said they're going to release some in August.
There you go.
I don't know if I can wait that long.
And you're going to be working on this thing.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you talking about?
There you go. That's where I'm at. I got the pilot all torn apart here. He's in pieces. I may put him together just so you can see him in the car.
Very cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, man. Well, we're gonna check back in with you later. Let's go over to Phil. Phil, what are you working on there, buddy?
Oh, this don't worry about this guy.
All right, we're not gonna worry about that.
Tonight we're gonna work on something like this. Let's see. I'm still trying to finish this thing.
Okay.
I missed the deadline, and so instead of being all bummed out about it, I'm just going to do all the stuff that I was leaving out for the sake of finishing on time.
Nice.
So I've been going back and redetailing a bunch of stuff in a different way and doing more like corrosion effects and making like a big fancy base thing for it. So we'll get there.
So did you still enter it into that competition then? Or?
No, I wasn't finished on time. So.
Oh, okay.
Bummer.
Yeah.
But look at it this way: you still have a kick-ass model.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited. It's still a super ton of fun. So I'm just moving along and trying to get it finished up.
Nice.
Wow.
So what are you working on like right now? What are we seeing?
Right now, I broke the leg off when I was trying to put it all back together again. So now I'm pinning knees, so that's a good time.
Gotcha. Well, that happened.
Yeah, it's I suppose it was bound to happen. It's I only had like the entire model balanced on that one joint, so it was like if something was gonna go, it was gonna be that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Always is, right?
but
Always
it was
is.
a clean break at least, so easy fix.
Cool.
Nice.
But yeah, nothing too exciting, really.
Very cool, man.
Nothing
Awesome.
too exciting. I've been watching that build, Phil. It looks good.
I'm excited to get it finished up. It'll be cool to show off when it's done.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The paint job looks stellar.
Well, thanks.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Good stuff. All right, man. Well, we'll check back in with you here in just a little bit. We're going to switch over to Joel.
Oh, shit.
Our returning champion.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Oh man, I'm taking it easy after seeing all this shit y'all doing. I'm just snapping some Star Wars kits together. Fuck you guys.
Yeehaw.
Joel has about 40,000 RX-78s put together.
Yeah, I gotta get building. But I'm doing this ATST and Snowspeeder. This real small. Actually, I'm only building the
144
Snowspeeder.
one.
I'm using all these parts for an SD high grade build that I'm doing. So those are gonna be junk. And then once that's done, we're gonna build this little Kabutor Zoids kit.
Hey, I had that motherfucker.
And I'm gonna do a little vignette with him with like a little wooden base and mountains and shit. And
Nice. You want
I've
to do it?
never. I didn't even know there was a Beetle fucking.
Dude,
Zoid.
either did
That's
I.
awesome.
Yo, Joel, you want?
Toy Store. Huh?
Joel, you want two? I'll send you mine for free.
No, fuck that. I can't. I don't have time for this one.
Same. I already built it. You just
Neither
gotta-
did Justin. Justin wants it. He
want it,
busted
Justin?
a nut about this.
If you don't want it, I'll take it. Sure.
I
Why
already
not?
put it together. I mean, if you're into that shit, I got it.
Me and Justin will do a little
Do a little Beetle build off.
little Beetleborgs action.
I already
boys.
built
Beetleborgs.
it.
Yo, Beetles hold a very special place in my heart.
Not like this
so-
month. Yeah.
And then after that, we got the big boy Y-wing.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've been spending a lot of time with John Bios on his website too. So I want to do a Black Sun version of this.
Nice.
Do
I
some
like it.
Do
scubby.
you have the photo etch set for that Y-wing?
Wait, what?
They make a photo etch. It's not a Bandai. It's aftermarket, second or third party. But I'll get the name for you.
Yeah, shoot me a link because that'd be
really
dope.
cool photo etch for those Star Wars kids.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we have Art Yukon here, which is the Raleigh IPMS. It's on May the 4th, so it's all Star Wars themed. So I'm doing last minute week before the contest build, so I'm gonna knock that one out.
I will definitely look it up for you right now and find out what the name of it is. And you can search that website.
Fuck yeah.
As it was prophesized.
Now, Tim, what are you working on, bud?
What am I working on? I don't know. Nobody cares what I'm working on. About me tonight, dude.
I retired 10 minutes ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not about me tonight. Everybody sees what I'm working on every other night of the damn week. So this is about you guys. It's about you guys. So you just had now, Joel. You had an announcement that you made.
Shit.
So what's up with that?
Joel.
Yeah, I worked
Joel.
with
Joel.
Devon now. I'm really excited. We're bringing the third-party market back to the States. It's going to be great, boys.
Stop on Rock the Casbah.
No, we pretty much Bandai, Namco, Bluefin, they're trying to get more involved with local communities, which is dope.
Yep.
They're changing some things with GBWC this year for US.
Really?
You actually heard about it?
It's supposed to be on the site, and then the site's not working that good.
Yeah, I was looking at that site. It was pretty bare bones.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be up on there. But long story short, I had to send a lengthy email of like, hey, here's all the stuff we do. I'm tired of spending a couple $100s on kits for our build events. What can you do? And they have these kits that you get at conventions, and they're not articulated at all. They're below above grade of higher, like first grade almost. But you get and you can build it in 10, 20 minutes if you know what you're doing, 30 if you don't. And it's we're doing a Mecha to Monster build with our resin casting monster sci-fi modeler brethren in North Carolina. And we're doing a mixed event. So we're gonna have a 101 class. So if you come out to that or Animazement or SuperCon or one of those conventions, you get the chance to, if you're new, you get to build the free kit. You can take it home with you. You can have fun with it, and then kind of it's like a gateway drug. It's like the first hit you get for free.
I will say those.
Nice.
That typical drug dealer that actually gives you free drugs. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those,
Not the
those
weird one that
new,
makes you sit there after you already got it, and you're like, "Can I go home now?"
Oh
Like,
man,
what
do
is
I
the
gotta hang
situation?
now?
those new convention kits are like so much better than those old first grades they used to give us.
Yeah,
I saw them. They
they're
just
not
released
bad.
them at our GBWC last year here, and I saw them and I'm like, really? Like, I remember when we first did it, and it was like the first grade. Like, here's a little plastic bag with 2 spruks.
Just slap them together and you're done.
This is what you're talking about, right, Joel?
Yeah, literally that.
Hold up. Let's go back to Brian. Let's show everybody. There you go, Brian. Let's see.
Hey,
How come,
Yeah.
like,
They're pretty
Brian's
good.
camera does not work on my phone. It just shows his profile picture. This is bullshit.
It's actually showing he's muted.
Yeah, it says he's
Oh,
muted
yeah,
as well,
he's muted.
but I don't actually have any video for him. Everyone else is working fine.
I'm muted. I
Oh,
shouldn't
there
be.
you go. No, you're not.
No, I can still hear you.
I'm not
Hear
talking
you.
very loud, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the kit. It's basically just 2 runners. I got this at Anime NYC last year, and I was just gonna paint it up and put it in a shadow box,
Oh,
Just to,
nice.
yeah, it's like something small, something I can frame. But yeah, that's pretty cool, Joel, that they're helping you out like that, man.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I'm glad they're starting to rectify some stuff.
Yeah, Joel, they did the same thing up here in Massachusetts. We on our first couple of build days, every month they sent a kit, and it wasn't like a cheap ass kit. It was like a nice, $50-$60 MG or an RE as a giveaway. So they did that for like the first 3-4 months. It was pretty awesome.
Well, that was like at IPMS Richmond, man. Xavier and everyone at Bluefin went super hard with their giveaway raffles for it. It was like, I mean, they did a bunch of Gundam stuff, but the Star Wars stuff. They did the Millennium Falcon Perfect Grade. They did
Damn.
some like the Shadow Trooper con exclusives and shit.
Wow.
It was wild. They went super hard, so I'm stoked on it, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to go to the show so bad.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I showed Jacob your shield.
Shut up.
Yeah, dude, he's a lot of sick. He was like, "Oh man, that's dope. That's big, right?" And I showed him the picture of the pin. And he was
It's
like,
the size of my finger.
yeah, it's wild, man.
I mean, you had to make yours big, Jacob. I get it, but
You had to prove a point. We
if
get
there's
it,
any
man.
skill among any of you people, you can do it small. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man.
That guy's seriously like one of my heroes. That's super nerve wracking. But thanks, Joel.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, Joel and Justin, if you guys are going to do a Beetle build off now, just a thought. Get a like a real, like the car Beetle,
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
and kit bash the two together and have it be a real Beetle.
Oh,
like
hell
Mad
yeah.
Max
I'm not going to
Beetle shit?
bastardize a cool mechanical bug.
Dude, and then go
Do
and
that.
get some real beetles.
Yeah, it'll
Like
be
a
a
Throw it
Beetle.
on a Kamen Rider kit.
Those
Yeah,
ones that
now
are
we're
like
talking.
sized in Colorado, like the gigantic shells. Get some of those. Yeah. I'm fucking. That is a dumb idea. Don't do that.
I might
shit.
stick that one in the back for the bad Gundam build off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mental roll.
Just made out of detritus sticks and leaves and shit. So,
Nice.
Oh, God.
Fair enough.
sorry.
Simon is going down.
Oh man, nice. Well, good stuff, Joel. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, cool deal.
Excuse me.
Sit back over to Brian. Brian, what do you got there? You got the feet of the XS?
Yeah, I'm just sticking around with the feeling of success. But I got some other stuff that's pretty cool that is not
Uh-oh.
related per
Okay.
se. I got this is the master sculpt of the Malawan.
Oh, look at that, you guys.
Oh, I lost you my ears. Hang on. So this is the L'Original. It's solid.
Hello,
Like,
Seti.
I think this is this is pop out, or did I glue it in? Yeah, it pops out still. Just pressure fit in there. Like as you can see, it's just made of a solid MDF,
Nice.
the whole thing. And then I polished it down with micron paper to 12,000 grit or something like that to give it that glossy sheen. That's just primer. That's not anything more than just primer. But so then there's the master sculpt, and then I have a copy, so you can see how well it reproduces. And then this is the copy.
Now is that Rotocast?
Yeah, it's hollow. Yep, hollow, and then still magazine pressure fit. Yeah, super light. I was actually thinking about getting some of those PSVR, like the shooter ones, and like hacking them into it, because you can just put the trigger where the trigger is, and then put the front joysticks where the front is here. I just got to
man.
figure out where the thumb switch goes. So
That's awesome, dude.
yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, right?
I love that.
Agreed. But yeah, I need to paint this one up. I've just like it got shelved because of I have a lot of projects.
Oh, sure. That is
Somebody
great.
keeps busy.
I can't help it.
I just put that website up in the chat there. HDA Model Works.
HDAmodelworks.com.
It works with an X.
Worked with it because it's extreme.
That's how you know it's extreme.
Extreme
Model Works.
Nice.
But you got a lot of stuff in there. Some really cool green strawberry photo XS for Star Wars.
Oh shit! I want to stream me spending money.
Yeah, right.
Screen share.
Yeah, especially the part where you're putting your credit card information in.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't much on there.
Let's go spend Mike's money, you guys.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
I just
shipping's
point you
pretty
in the direction.
expensive, but whatever.
I just point you in the direction. I don't spend your money for it.
Mike, send us your credit card. We'll take care of you. Don't worry.
I'm all over that. Give me a
I'll send you
second.
some. Don't worry. Oh man, good shit, man. That's the Malawan is awesome, dude. Like
Thanks.
anything having to do with Borderlands is just cool to me. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It all started when I made a buzz axe out of aluminum and oak.
Right.
Something that's actually very dangerous. And from there, I did that, and I was just like, I got to do something that I can actually take to a convention if I want to. So that's when I got into making stuff out of plastic. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. So what's the paint job for the Malawan going to look like? What are you going to do?
I was going to do the classic, but my friend Jennifer did that Goldvester cosplay. Some of you guys might know her. She got one of my kits and painted it up really, really nice. But she did the classic Malawan paint job on it. And another friend of mine, Amir, in Israel, he got one of my copies and he painted it in the other style that I was going to do it. So I was kind of thinking of doing one of the Miss Moxie's style with the
There you go.
candy chrome, either hot pink or like red.
Right.
And and then doing some nice overlays, some masking.
That's
get,
awesome.
The labeling and everything nice. So
that would be pretty damn. That'd be pretty damn cool. I just got to say.
Yeah, I'm creating them up and taking them to the conventions this year so that people can take photos with them with the cosplays and all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Just put them in my hard case and roll out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What's next? What's the next Borderlands project? You got anything on the?
I am working on the Bandit shotgun. I actually started doing that. I stopped working on it 2 years ago. So that I do actually. I got the plans for a lot of the parts still. And you guys can take a look at my design process when it comes over. I have everything in files.
You have files?
Yeah. You got to stay organized. I'm crazy, okay? So
I think I've got
everything's
a
drawn
pile
out.
of, like appointment drawings over here somewhere. Like
Everything's all drawn out 1-to-1, and then I use a light table and make copies by hand, and then make all my stencils templates. So this is for the body. All these layers go on top of each other, and then it gets sanded down and shaped to look like what it's supposed to look like, which it is. It's actually at the shop right now. I can't show it to you guys, but yeah, so lots of the work on the body, some stuff for the site. This is a little doodad that went on the side. But yeah, it's just lots and lots and lots of drawings, all 1-to-1. Like this is for the Barrel magazine. Let me show this here. This profile here, and then this is what the face of it more or less looks like, kind of roughed out. As you can see, I didn't really get to finish fleshing that out. But if you get into, here we go.
But if you give me 2 seconds, I'll finish the drawing here right in front of you.
Yeah.
This is too big.
Oh my god! Look at that.
So here's some of your overview, like blueprints for stuff, and then this is like the original. So this is how the border shotgun started out as just a big sketch. Basically just like rough, kind of figuring out some things are wrong. Like the foregrip is wrong. This is a TDR foregrip. I ended up doing a torg for it, and yeah, and here goes one front view to see where the front's supposed to be all laid out. Yeah, here, and I like to do a lot of work in color pencils, so I'll do like the base layer, the base drawing in like a lighter green, and then go on top of it with a darker green, so that I can just kind of like flesh out where things are supposed to be, adjust little minutia. I love tracing paper for that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it takes a long time to figure out, like this is a tons of little, before I settled on this purple line as being my my perimeter. And then, let's see. Yeah, here's a more refined drawing of that Torg gun. As you can see, a little sexier.
I'm just stoked that you're doing it by hand.
Top and bottom. Yeah, exactly. You just top and bottom view. You gotta do all views, isometric for everything. You gotta figure out exactly. And then here's the Here's some of the groundwork for the stock, the Hyperion stock. That went through a couple iterations. I actually ended up making it, and then I had to make it 10% larger because I made it too small when I was designing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's some of the Malalon. Oh, and this is for more shotgun preliminary work. So that's the Korg. This is the Tedior. Here's some Malalon. Malalon's always fun. Full-size Malalon drawings.
Now, are you planning on building anything from 3?
Yeah, definitely.
Anything with legs? Hopefully.
Yeah. There's already been the leg gun is definitely on the radar.
Yeah.
We'll see exactly what that means. And then here's the Unkempt Herald. This is the actual size that the Unkempt Herald would be 1-to-1. If it's a guy like me, gigantic hands, but like average person, it'd look huge. But that's how it scales. So it's the only scale. Anyway, so that's a little peek inside the brain behind those big 1-to-1 scale models.
Dude, I was actually going to ask you if you had like an unkept Herald planned up, so that makes me very happy to see it.
Yeah, I did for a long time. My buddy Rocket up in Massachusetts prints them. So you could probably get a 3D print from him before I would go through the sculpting process and then molding and everything like that. But if I do ever go through the process, I will write.
Hi.
The Herald is great, though. Like one of my favorite. It's like a go-to, and there's so many versions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, that's just awesome stuff, dude. Seriously.
Seriously, like I'm super jazzed that you're doing it by hand, like that.
I always do by hand.
I appreciate that about you. I'm just saying, like I never. Everybody's doing everything on computers and iPads and shit now.
Yep.
Like, I'm super stoked to see anybody still doing stuff by hand.
Yeah,
and that's what we appreciate.
Yeah, I was going to say, totally appreciate this process because years and years ago, I wanted to build some kind of a Macross. You could walk around in like a cosplay outfit, something that stand up with me, all walk around. I did that all on graph paper, just putting sheets together and drawing full-size schematics of the stuff that I totally appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta pay your dues, I guess.
I just want to play Borderlands now.
I know, right?
Fuck this shit. Let's all stream.
You guys are cool. I got some buddy carrying. Peace out.
Yeah. Let's go jump on some Borderlands instances, man. Damn. Good shit. Man, good stuff, Brian. Good stuff, man.
Just doing
awesome.
Doing fun things, having a good time.
Hell yeah. I love it. All right, Chris. Where are we at with this bust?
So I've just been checking stuff off the list. Making sure everything's here, because resin kits are notorious for not having everything that you need, Base is kind of there. Kind of just going through the bigger parts, rescribing lines, kind of sanding it down, making sure everything looks nice and sharp. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. This is, I mean, if you guys want to see like the size of the head, here's like the side of it, I guess. Yeah, so that's gonna go on top. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this thing. Yeah, in terms of other projects, I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram lately. I did have to leave shortly to pick this up. It's fucking massive. But I did finish the Dragon Momoko unicorn.
Yeah, that looked awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
So there's this beast. Freaking finally finished it all. I did more weapons than I was supposed to with it. Kind of moving the camera around here. Sorry, guys. There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah, finally got it done. Got some of the weapons here too. Nicely painted, masked. Aurora decal. It's all decaled up, everything.
How was the fit on that?
What was that?
How was the fit?
It was a bitch, man. I mean, it it was not fun to build. It was more. I mean, it was definitely fun to paint, not fun to put together. I probably busted like I'd say 10 tabs on this thing. I had to modify a couple of pegs. It definitely shows that this was one of Dragon Momoko's earlier works. So that's kind of the payoff that you get for working on a third-party kit. But it is what it is. So, there you go.
Well, hey man, it looks good though.
Yeah, thank you. It came out better than I was expecting it to be, just because the color differences were so subtle.
Yeah.
And no, I mean you kind of look at it and you go, yeah, this is all white, but it's not supposed to be. So that's yeah. Well, I'm pretty happy with how it came out.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Hey, as much of a pain in the ass it was, it came together real good.
It really did. Like as I was painting, I was really unsure of all of this stuff. But the moment I finished up the weapons, I think was when I kind of realized that it was okay. This is going to come together okay.
Right.
And there's a whole bunch of details that I wish I kind of showed off in the photos, but it's it is what it is.
Yeah, just take more photos.
Yeah, I'm planning on taking more photos eventually.
Nice. Now, what happened to the 2 kit bashes?
So the 2 kit bashes are currently soaking. They're being washed, getting ready to be primed. Finally got up to the point where I figured I'd done enough to it. Let me actually get one. So it's all just in kind of pieces right now. It's kind of drying. And it just, this is kind of where it's at. So this will be primed tomorrow. I did another post on this thing where I changed up a whole bunch of the ARC's backpack, adding like the big ammo drum. So thank you for that, Tim. The Kotobukiya ammo drum looks awesome.
Absolutely.
And this is kind of where it's at. I just gotta finish everything off and start painting this thing. And it'll be awesome.
Beautiful. The calm before the storm.
Yeah, man. This is kind of where I kind of ramp things up. Once everything's primed and I kind of fix the surface, I kind of go on 6th gear and just go all out.
Right.
But for now, it's down to this bust. So
what kind of color scheme do you have in mind?
I like the original color scheme that this thing had, but I kind of want to change it up so that this kind of bluish purple is more of a lavender. So I'm thinking kind of like Ionos lavender, kind of mixed in with a little bit of white just to make it lighter.
Nice.
And then the purple, again, I kind of stick with my guys. A little bit of purple violet with a mix of cobalt blue, just to give it a deeper purple than what it currently is, because it looks more like more of a navy blue, or like a deep blue. So I'm gonna change it up, and then this mustard yellow is gonna go, and I'm gonna hit it with a lighter shade, probably the sunshine yellow, and then that's pretty much it.
Very cool, man. I mean, the colors sound really nice.
Yeah, I mean, as not great as these kits are, the color schemes on both of them are great. Like the color separation on these things are awesome. And if you were to just kind of stick with the original color scheme and then just add some details here and there, it would look awesome. But I figured, I paint all of my kits, so might as well change them up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of a kind.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully one of a kind. I don't know, man. I don't know. Japanese builders out there have these same mindsets, so you never know.
Man, still, it's a good piece, Yeah.
Yeah.
Discredit. Always good piece.
See. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool, man. Very cool. So what's the deal? What are you thinking on the bust? Just keep normal colors? Or are you gonna change it up?
So I don't know if you guys noticed with most of my builds, but I'm a big purveyor of the color purple. So I might just change up some of that blue. Some of that blue with a deep shade of purple. 2 shades, 2-tone everything up. Maybe. But I kind of like that white, so I might keep it an off-white, maybe an ebony. Give it some grays. Kind of just make it look as good as I can, I guess.
Nice. I dig it.
Thanks.
Yeah, Justin's into that purple stuff too, aren't you, Justin?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's just something about purple kits, man. Like the Gyan, man, I can't even think of any right now. But like something about purple kits that kind of just pop out at me. Like especially when I did that crossbone. I was not a big fan of lavender until I put lavender on that thing, and it spoke to me on so many levels. So gotta thank my wife for that.
You just never see it in scale modeling, you know?
You don't.
No, you don't.
really
That's true. It's such a vibrant color too. So I guess you don't really get to see. You see a lot of greens, a lot of grays, a lot of whites, I guess, and reds.
Yeah.
And it's not a particularly powerful color, but I think the vibrancy kind of gives it that super robot feel because these are what these are. They're super robots. So
yeah,
kind
I
of.
agree.
I like that aesthetic, and I guess I'll stick to it.
Nice. I like it. I like the sound of it, man. I can't wait to see it done.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully it'll be done soon.
Sweet. Good deal, man. All right. Let's go over to George.
Yes, sir.
Back. So where are we looking at the phalanx?
Where are we right now? Kind of in a hold. Hello. Kind of in a holding pattern right now. I'm going to be heading to the airbrush later on. Just get some gloss coat down so I can get some decals and some panel lining done on the arm pods. But for right now, I got a couple of this areas finished off. Main body right now is mostly done. Just kind of glossed over. Just going to be putting on some decals in a little bit. That's kind of it.
Excellent. Now, have you done anything to the kit aside from just building it up? Have you done anything custom? Anything to make it better?
Yeah. First of all, because it's sort of a trial by fire, because things started to break, you kind of had to, do some things new to it. So, yeah, but there's a number of different things. Like, for example, I'll separate these two pieces here. So the way this kit came together actually didn't have. So the way the original kit was done was this was sort of a tongue and groove type piece, and these two bottom halves kind of clamped around it. And I just thought that was going to make it a little difficult to try to paint later on. So I actually created basically a peg and receiver for it. Nothing huge, but it was just something that I thought was going to make it just a little bit easier to build it. In long term, given how much it's been breaking, it also just makes it a little, I think, more stable. So that was a nice little add.
Oh, shit.
Lost his audio.
Oh, we lost you, George. You're muted. Uh-oh.
Nope, can't hear you.
Yeah,
There we go.
he's muted.
The tech hates us.
Right? Yeah, you got to unmute through the app, George.
Like everybody got muted.
I can hear you guys fine.
I can hear
I'm not muted, am I?
No,
I can hear everybody.
No.
it was
I think it's
me,
George.
George,
right.
Chris, and James all got muted.
George, go ahead and jump out and jump back in if you can't unmute. Should be fine after that.
Is that better?
Is that
No,
him?
we can hear you anyway.
Yeah.
George,
Hey, can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah, we can hear
there
you.
you go.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of bizarre.
Yeah, that was weird. Because I know I muted James and I muted Justin because their background noise was a little loud.
Yeah.
It's just out of nowhere you got muted for some reason.
Too wacky.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Google Hangouts. What do you want?
It's,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
So nice. So what's the plan for the decals?
Plan for the decals is I had a number of extra caution decals from an old VO kit, and I'm going to use those. Just a couple of them judiciously placed on here. Nothing too extreme because I don't like an over decaled kit. So for me, it's just a couple things to add a little bit more pop, but that's about it.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
So what's
then,
next after the phalanx?
After the phalanx, that's a good question. I feel like a slack because I know I started the Zaku 2, the SD kit for the 4 Horsemen THT4HM build off, and I haven't really gotten too far into that. So once this is done, I'll probably plug along on that, and then just I don't know, find something in the backlog to work on because it needs to get tackled.
Yeah. I think you need to tackle that master grade Zaku you just got.
Yeah, that's coming at the end of the year. I've actually got a couple people who said, "Hey, I might be interested in jumping in and doing like a build off." So might actually kind of hold off until there's a little bit more time. When you start getting into the summertime, it just gets a little crazier with family events. So,
oh yeah,
just
Don't you put that evil Zaku on
Not to
George.
mention birthday kit builder.
Yeah, that's right. The August birth year build off will be coming too. So that'll be an interesting one. So we're going to be anybody who's interested wants to build a kit of the year of their birth. There you go. Just build something.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry, I've already done mine.
What if you were born before any kits were built?
Yeah. So I can tell you right now, there is absolutely no friggin' Gunpla available from 1965. So.
Yeah, no, brother.
Oh man.
But there will be some Gundam featured on something. I'm sure of it.
Oh man, nice. So thank you, George. We appreciate that, buddy, man. But okay, so I'm sorry for everybody in the everybody on here and everybody in the chat. I am completely distracted right now by the nug. By the what? By the nug.
The nugs, man.
The nuggets.
The nuggers.
Josh is eating nugs on the screen.
The
Yeah,
nugget.
Summer brought me dinner.
Yeah.
And it,
I mean-
it completely reminded me why I made that glorious, glorious decision to marry that woman.
Gosh, you bring deep candies.
I mean, she got you a 20-piece there?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's that big boy serving.
You're chowing down. You got like 4 or 5 left, man.
Well, you're gonna do me dirty again, and you're
Why
gonna
no?
you're gonna put me after James. So I figure I'd show something good.
Gotta have some freaking life.
But you got that sweet and sour, man. Come on.
It's all about the mustard.
Yeah, you got to get the hot mustard.
The mustard's where it's at. It's true.
Nah, I mean, I appreciate all the sauces. The sweet and sour is my favorite.
Mustard life.
You know what I'm really disappointed when I first moved to this country is that McDonald's doesn't sell a curry sauce for your nuggets in this country. It's so weird, man. Like it freaked me out. I was like, wow, why do you guys not have that here? That's
not popular.
Why don't we have it here? I'm pissed off now.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's better than being pissed on.
Wow.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Last nugget.
Oh.
Welcome to Nugget Talk, everybody. Our show where we talk about picnic nuggets for 2 hours straight.
I'm in.
I want to travel the world and just eat at all the McDonald's and eat all the food that I can't have here.
Just sample all the nuggets.
Well, see, I didn't know there were special sauces over there. I knew they had all kinds of special burgers and stuff, but sauces, that changes the game.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Like you guys, like they asked me if I want barbecue sauce. I was like, hey, I'll have curry sauce. And I'm like, we don't have that here. What are you talking about? They looked at me like I was like talking in a completely different language.
Partly because at the moment you were actually speaking a different language.
I'm sure.
It all washes out. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
The nuggets are gone.
That's it.
I'm a sauce connoisseur, so if I had come from the land of curry and it wasn't where I was currently, I'd be very upset too.
Man, you killed those quick too, man. We got on there and like 2 minutes later they're all gone.
Dude, I was hungry.
Like we were looking forward to like the consumption of them. It's wow. Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive.
Nug SMR.
Yeah, man. Just we all sit here and just listen to Justin eat.
That sounds awful.
Oh man, good stuff, dude. So
Why
where are
would
we?
anybody do that?
Well, I mean, because you're Justinius. That's why. But what would be even better though? The only way to one up that is to hear just Bustinius eat those nuggets.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a shame the little one went to sleep so early. I would definitely put that wig on her and Be done with it.
Am I the only one that wants to see like a full-time Bustinius YouTube channel?
I still don't understand
You all got to support me on this decision, man. Come on.
why. Like, it seems like I get a lot of support from the people who are very vocal about liking that character, but everybody else just like silently hates him. Like, any video that I put him in gets like a million dislikes, and I'm like, I don't understand why. I don't care because I'm not here for the likes.
Man, people don't know what company is. Tell those assholes to shut up.
It's just I just think it's really funny.
I think it's funny too. That's why we need more.
I back it.
Anyway, I guess I'm the.
If I can free up
minority.
some time, Busted Gumpla will be a thing.
Busted Gumpla.
Busted Gumpla. I'm gonna make him a whole channel.
Oh man,
I would watch that incessantly. Like I would hook up the Patreon. I would support that.
Shit, I get a tattoo.
I'm
of that
subscribing to
place.
this shit.
Man, I'd make a fan channel. Like, did y'all see what Bustinius did on this video? What? It was fire.
The Studious Street Team.
Yeah, man.
Hype squad.
Like with
You
little
don't have
fake
chicken
apples.
nuggets at events.
Yeah, dude.
God.
You guys are gonna slowly shift my entire persona, and then my actual self is gonna fade into obscurity.
That's
I mean,
the
It's
plan.
just bland.
Hannah Montana had that going on. I mean, why can't you?
Did you really just compare me to Hannah
You
Montana?
went there.
I think he did.
I mean, come on, Boober. I mean, it's
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
it's a good comparison.
She made the money, dude.
I mean, there are things to be compared to.
Start hanging around
I guess
naked
that's
on
a
the
fair
wrecking ball.
point.
She just put on a fake wig and did her thing.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Best
upset
of both
though.
worlds.
It's in your destiny.
Put on a
My
wig
destiny.
and followed her dreams.
Yeah. When you check Justin's horoscope, it says become Bustinius.
That's it's a good thing horoscopes don't mean shit.
Thinks those are bullshit.
And Gunpla fans across the nation are clutching their crystals right now. So exciting.
Man, we need somebody who's good at Photoshop and Photoshop.
Nobody who is into Gunpla is into crystals because they're spending all their money on Gunpla. They can't afford the crystals.
True.
Justin goes to a tarot card reader. She just puts down 3 Afro cards. Like, oh my god, I've never even seen these before.
They're actually just pictures of me with an afro on, going like this.
Oh, see,
Someone take a screenshot. Put an afro in that right now. Right now.
see, that's up there. That's meme. That's meme bait right there.
That was
Wow.
good. Was what that
Old.
Whenever we do a program at work, we do like a lot of print on site stuff. So we have to do like a picture at the beginning to test and make sure everything works fine. So I'm usually the guinea pig.
Why not, right?
You're the interesting looking.
So I just bring them home.
You should start slowly like replacing all your family photos with them, like one by one. Like, throughout the
I'm
year.
gonna start sticking them in boxes when I send people stuff.
Can you send me one?
ultimate
my
bonus.
wall.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so new idea, Justin. So what we need here, we need buy-in from Summer and Bree.
Oh my. Oh shit.
All right.
Somebody's alarm's going off. There we go. So we need buy-in from Summer and Bree, and you need to get like 2 more afros, and you need to take a Bustinius family photo.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Please tell me you have cats.
Oh my God, yes.
No, we don't have any animals.
Borrow some cats.
I'm trying to talk him into a bird. I want a bird really bad.
Imagine, bro, the afro.
You can get a fro on a parakeet. I'd be stoked about that.
Yeah.
A little fro on a bird, that would be great. I think we need this. I think the
I don't know if
internet.
the world's ready for that.
The internet needs this.
I haven't
My
heard
body
anything
is
I can't
ready.
get behind. If that helps.
Dude, come on, Justin. You know you can do it. Come on. I'm your idea man. Over here. Come on.
We'll see what I can cook up. It seems like you're better at execution and I'm really good at ideas. This you coming up with ideas thing is not working out, Tim.
Man, come on, dude. You know my ideas are good. Come on now. Man,
Oh, God.
dude, make
Oh,
your
nice.
internet. Come on now. By the time we're done, everybody will know Bustinius.
Yeah, but why can't they just know the regular me? And I can build mediocre robots in peace.
Oh,
Haven't you
geez.
seen that episode of Family Guy where Chris gets famous? That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Like
I feel like that's a big commitment.
Come on.
Are you gonna turn into a dog?
I mean, if that's what it takes.
That's Brad. Oh yeah, wow. Dig it.
Like I will straight up rock the dog collar and everything if you go full Bustinius.
I thought you like the howling. You would turn into Brian the dog from Family
Yeah,
Guy.
hey, you know what? Whatever it takes, man.
Cartoon dog would crawl out through your mouth hole. Oy.
We should make this a Patreon
I was
tier.
gonna say, did we just like invent the greatest film of all time just now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Like I'll call up some gypsies. They'll put a spell on me. We'll take care of this thing, and it'll be set. It'll be done.
Bonus points for howling references flat out, by the way. Well played.
Dang. This is a good idea. Everybody in the chat, if you think this is a good idea, just type "this is a great idea," something like that.
just type this specific
Justin needs to
phrase.
know. Yeah, Justin needs to know that this is a great idea.
It's times like this you need to start a straw poll and screen share that shit.
Oh my god!
Oh
do it.
God, yeah.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite pastimes when we live stream.
Right? I love taking part of those. Look at this. Soravan says this is the greatest idea ever.
Greatest idea ever.
Yep. Julio says it's a great idea. Come on. Ruslam says it's a great idea. See, all these people are definitely in the know.
I'm glad that I know where my supporters are.
See? Man.
So what is this? We want Justinius Eats. Man,
Yeah.
I tried doing a cooking segment on the channel and it just doesn't. People aren't really into it.
You got to. Alex has an amazing cooking segment occasionally. I don't know if you guys have caught any of Alex.
Really?
Yeah,
Were you
he'll
at least drunk?
often cook it up. What's up?
Alex the Doof?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
he's
have
secretly very talented. The guy has an amazing singing voice. I don't know if you've ever heard the man sing, but he's really
I can't say I've ever heard Alex sing.
No, man, it's
Tim, were
Probably
you
the greatest masseur ever? He's got a really gentle touch, you know.
were you in the call with us, Tim, when when he pocket dialed us when he was walking down the street?
Oh yeah, nah. Like I saw
And
that.
Zach and me answered it, and Zach just sat there and silently and ate a bowl of cereal. It was just like 3 minutes of Zach staring at the camera, chewing without saying a word. And then he closed the chat out. And then Alex finally realized that he pocket dialed us.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
See, I think that's what Kyle H in the chat is talking about. Justinius Eats. Maybe just you sitting in the front of the camera just eating nuggets.
Just
If there's a market for that, I will.
There's a market for that.
Yes.
Turns like I got you, girl. Hold on.
I'll go buy one of those crazy like ear microphones that the ASMR people do.
Yeah. You don't even do that.
Oh man,
Just set the camera in front of yourself.
You're just
Stereo
spitting
sound.
money at this point, man. Do it.
Just put the fro on for good measure, and let's call it a day. Come on.
I need a GoPro inside that fro while you eat.
Bust
Come on.
Call that a Fro Pro.
Bustinius.
A fro cam. Yeah.
GoPro, Pro, boys.
Sponsor me, GoPro. It's a totally
Fro
untapped market.
knows photo.
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
this is the best.
Let's give them the chat their money's worth tonight, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, for everybody watching, you're blessed. Let's put it that way. Jesus.
Bless curse.
Same, regardless.
We're gonna still continue to work on that idea, I think, behind the scenes. So, folks, I think we'll make that happen one way or another.
One way or another. I feel like something's about to be forced upon me.
I'm just saying that kind of had like an.
I wonder why you think that.
Well, there could be ultimatums coming. I don't know.
He's like fucking Dennis right now. It's like, nah, man, it's about the implication. They won't say no.
Oh man, you can hit it big time, dude. Just trust me,
dude. I'm fucking crying over here.
Shit. Oh, good shit, man. Anyway, you're building the model, right?
Yeah, I do that occasionally.
Where's the fro?
Huh?
Where's the fro?
Which fro?
The fro would look good on the model.
Wait, what do you mean? Which fro?
Get the fro on the model.
It's more than
Well, see, I wasn't
one,
sure if he was referring to an afro that I should be building on the model or the one that I should be wearing. Probably both at this point.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah.
Come on.
Yes to all of that.
This is the Bustinius show now.
Oh no.
Does this count as workplace bullying?
Oh man. All right. We'll table that discussion and we'll continue.
Put pause on it, man.
If y'all are good, I might go find a hilarious photo that I stole from one of the jobs I was on.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It was so good, I had to take it.
If we're good, you guys, if we're good.
I mean, honestly, I'm just happy knowing that happened. Like, seeing it's just a bonus.
Yeah, right. All right.
It's not of me. It's not of me.
No, that's like I'm saying. Like, I'm excited.
Is it like one of those damn son pictures?
Yeah. It's actually almost identical to that. Now that I think about it.
Have y'all not seen like damn son? That image. The kid's name is Damn Son, DAMSON.
Ah, yeah.
And he's got this look on his face like he's literally saying, "Damn, son." It's amazing. It's a wondrous meme. And if you don't know it, I highly suggest you go and search it on Google.
Once in a while, the internet really comes through for us, fellas.
Today's generation scares me.
We have all the information at our fingertips, and we laugh at people with funny names.
The internet is my hero. And you can see guys dress up in weird afros and do stupid shit on
That is
YouTube.
what it's for real.
Damn right.
Man.
Oh god.
Instant singing all Afro stream coming up.
Porn and memes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, see, that I think I could get behind.
Yeah.
That could be dope.
Man. All right, we'll evolve this idea. I'm gonna let Justin off the hook for right now.
Why?
Oh,
Now, come on, George. I thought we were boys.
We are.
come on. Everybody loves this. Everybody loves
Yeah,
this.
I'm loving this. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
We just gotta dig that hole deeper, you know? Oh man. All right, Justin, we'll check back in. We're gonna continue to evolve that idea, definitely.
Sounds good.
Yep, we're gonna make a production out of that, I swear. All right, let's go back to James. James, what do we got going here, man? Looks like you're working hard on that. Oh my God, are you fucking serious now?
What?
Nope. Mm-mm.
So I'm just adding some strip details around the perimeter.
The door. Now that door
Oh, yeah.
wasn't there at the beginning of the stream.
No.
What the fuck?
So I like cut some doorways.
They have cracked open too. Look at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like just added the window,
I'm
made
waiting
a
for him
door
I'm waiting for
handle.
him to pull it and the hinge works.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do that. That wouldn't be too hard to do the hinges.
I could, but no.
I know. It's
James,
so-
what about a pneumatic door opener? What about like one of those pressure mats that'll cause them to open up?
Oh,
I could
yeah.
totally do that. Yo, I guess.
Did you make one of those pistons, those springs that go on top of the door that automatically closes
Yeah.
when you open it?
Yeah. So he's talking about it.
Yeah, but they're on the inside of the door.
Yeah,
Oh
closure.
You wouldn't see it from the
Make
outside.
it
so-
functional.
Hidden closure.
But you'll know it's there.
You're talking like a buried closure in the ground with a pivot at the top. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but this is like 100 mil broad butt hinges, so it wouldn't actually have those. And seeing how they're on top of a small warehouse, it'd, if anything, just have a single lock and probably a slide bolt, like one of those up and down ones. But it would be stored on the inside of the door, which you'd never see.
All I'm
so-
hearing is like blah blah blah. I'm not very good at this.
Actually,
God damn.
Top 10 anime battles.
but that'll sit on. So, I mean, that'll just sit on the top there anyway. It's like not
James is
that
like,
important.
"Fuck you guys, I'm never doing this shit again."
Nah, it's all right, I don't care.
You show up
It
and
looks
stun on
amazing,
everybody, you
honestly.
get what you get. That's all I'm saying.
For real, yeah, like that looks amazing.
Yeah, the only downside is it takes so long to do these little details.
It's worth it.
Because you
Though,
got to
right?
sit there with like tweezers. On the plus side, I got these God hand tweezers recently,
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
those are great, aren't they?
and
Yeah,
these are
some-
like the best tweezers I've ever used in my life. They are so good.
Why are they? What makes them so good?
Well,
Because
aside from like
Well, the God hand.
the extreme flat tip,
Okay.
They're super
and the
precise.
cool thing is because of the angle, they sit flat like that.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So when you come to pick up, say, stuff off like really, really tiny bits, the grip
Ah,
level
yeah.
on them is insane. So you can pretty much just slide on.
oh, that's gorgeous. I got to get a pair of those.
They're
I think
Okay.
you're with
And
them, right?
the best thing is they were on sale for like $15.
Oh wow!
Man.
So they cost me next to nothing. And I'm like, that's 15 Australian. So it would have been like $10 for you guys.
Hey James, how are they for decal work? Have you used them for decals before?
I haven't done any decals. So like recently. So, but like just picking up anything in general, I was quite surprised with how good these are. Like just because I work with like a lot of really tiny parts, like these, like the little door handle and stuff. I've had to cut out of like what rod am I using? I am using 0.75 millimeter rod. So that's. So I'm using that. I use that to make the door handle and stuff. So yeah, like just cutting the smallest section of anything. These like surprisingly really good. I was always a bit like never going to buy them because I thought they were a bit too expensive for tweezers. But after using them,
They're amazing.
$10 definitely worth it.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, aside from that, hopefully I'll have that done soon. And then I realised I was like, I'll just start putting the grass down on the roof and stuff, the garden and shit. But I lent my static grass applicator to Craig Flynn,
Oh,
Yes.
damn it, Craig.
and he still has it, so I can't actually apply any static grass.
Oh, dude, yeah, and he's balls deep in his diorama as well. So.
Yeah, I didn't think I was actually. I lent it to him because I didn't think I was actually going to put any like grass, like static grass, on this diorama because it was quite urban. But then I'm like, oh, I should do a like rooftop garden, so they've like planted grass in the front half and wooden planks in the back half, and it'll look kind of cool. And I can put some trees, and that way I can have a little bit of greenery on the diorama.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
Because
Now
I'm
you're gonna-
a lot better. I'm a lot better at doing like nature than I am urban. Like this is the first proper urban diorama I've ever done.
And you scribed every fucking brick.
That
I've
is.
still got to scribe the bricks on the side of this too.
No.
fuck's sakes, man.
Why?
Like,
Just to drive the nail in the coffin for the rest of you. That's all.
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Thanks, James.
Normally I would have.
Thanks,
I do not recommend scribing bricks onto pla plate.
Neither do I.
It is a terrible idea. Usually I would just get like foam core, like foam board,
Yeah.
peel off the paper, and you'd be done a shit ton quicker.
Yeah.
But because I didn't really intend on making a brick building to begin with.
I don't know
And-
if you know this. Sorry, go ahead.
And then if you do it, scribe the bricks before you put it together.
Right.
Because I did it after I put the building together, and that was the dumbest idea I've ever had. And unfortunately, I don't know, like, see these bricks, they're actually too big for 1 to 144 scale.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Everybody's gonna
they're enormous. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a bigger brick building.
Like, yeah, they're
Those
a
exist.
little bit, they
Yeah,
are a
that's
little bit
good.
over scale, but I'll get over it, I think. But the rest of the buildings to scale.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Made out of cinder
It's
blocks.
okay. I mean,
Cinder blocks are bigger.
Yeah, as long as no one hits like it with a measurement, we're good. But I don't think anyone's that anal except for myself.
I was gonna say, so you're gonna lose
This is
points,
also
like because it's
GBWC
like
you're
one
talking about.
1/60th scale or something.
No, it's closer to probably 1 to 100 scale bricks.
No, well, you're screwed, James. Sorry to hear
Well,
it.
like,
Just stop.
Yeah, I mean, toss it and just start over. I mean,
Yeah, really.
Here's
Yeah,
another
Everybody in the
attempt,
world
but
has heard that your bricks are out of scale. So
Yep.
yeah,
That's why you're gonna get second place again, James.
yeah.
But yeah, oh well, that's another thing. We're just recommending people buy things. Go pick yourself up one of these scale rulers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely. James, you're
this-
spending my money again, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
from a Chinese company called Display. I love this tool. It is my favorite diorama tool I've ever bought. So because I work in 1 to 144 scale, like there's a meter, there's 2 meters. So if anyone was watching me build, I did a lot of Instagram live streams of building a lot of these buildings. I ended up looking these aircon units I built on the top. I found plans off a aircon supply website that makes these things, and they had the full technical plans. So I've sat there and converted it to proper scale of what they were selling.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm a big believer in dioramas are a lot better, and they make they will look a lot better if you build things to scale.
Yeah.
Because it's like when people use, say, like
I got it.
figures that in like a 1 to 144 diorama, but they use like HO train stuff, which is like 1 to 100, and you can tell it's too big.
Yeah.
Or like
Hey, I use
mixing,
that scale. At least that's close enough. Okay.
like mixing multiple scales in one diorama. The only time it will work well is if you're doing like one of those forced perspective dioramas, which I've seen a few people do, and I really want to build one. But you use like 1/32 scale people right at the front, and you sort of make a narrowing corridor, and the further down you get, the smaller scale shit you use.
that's pretty clever.
So I saw like one dude, and he had like all these like 1/32 scale soldiers inside a window of a shop, and then there was like further down smaller soldiers and tanks to like he was using like all the way really far down the back. That's like you'd see 1 to 144 tanks.
Nice.
Like stuff like that, like it's super cool. And I really want to try some of that at some point.
Well, I mean, you still got 2 months. You know, come on. What are you waiting
Yeah.
for?
Quit slacking.
If someone wants to like sponsor me so I can like sit at home and never go to work again, I will totally do that. But unfortunately, I need to pay bills.
There you go.
You can visit the Nozaku Boy Patreon, and
There you go, bud.
if you donate $50 a month, he sends you a sexy selfie.
with an afro.
all the tears are
Yeah,
just called
or,
help,
or,
help,
or,
help.
That sounds like a good idea.
There you go.
Hey,
This is the theme
$50,
of the
I'll send
evening.
lewds.
Yeah, it's the theme of the evening.
Sorry, Paige.
$55 and he wears a fro.
Oh.
Ooh, this can be arranged. But yes, it is what it is.
For 100, you can keep nothing but a fro.
Oh no.
oh, mercy.
So I did have a idea that I was going to go through, but I needed to ask a bunch of people to join in. So I'm looking at starting a Gunpla Builders of Instagram calendar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So think those sexy five.
Tried that.
So
Yeah.
think of those sexy firefighter calendars,
Right.
except gunpla builders of Instagram.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody got started on this shit the other night on my stream,
You're welcome.
and Armida ran with it, and she's just like, "Yeah, I don't know how that's going. I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I've just got to get because I'm going to hit up Taz because I know he'll be totally down for that.
Yeah,
And can you imagine Taz sitting on a couch, like lying on a couch with just some weathered bills?
George Costanza shit.
Just have two arrows in front of them.
Actually,
Exactly.
1,000 times yes.
actually, yes, I can see that.
Now, did you want to see that?
It's like,
Wow.
Now I can't not see
Not
it.
see it. That's right.
I will constantly dream.
Yes, I think we discussed it in a stream previously, and we should really do it because it'll be hilarious.
yeah.
Dude,
You know
Justin
what?
is a photographer.
I wish you guys best of luck with that.
If y'all are paying me to travel the world, I would gladly.
Travel the world
Wow.
taking lewd photos of nerds.
That's
For
what
a
looks so good
calendar
on the resume.
no one will buy.
Yeah, who
I don't know. We'll just give. Who says we have to sell it? I'll pay for the printing.
Yeah.
We'll just send it to
The
people, but
point
don't
is
ask
that
for
you
it.
made the
Oh,
thing.
exactly. We'll cold call it. We'll just send it to randos.
So here's what you do: you back it on Kickstarter.
Martha,
if you back it at
what the heck?
if you back it at $1, you get the digital wallpaper set.
There you go. There you go.
If you back it at $10, you get the calendar.
I'm just listening to Brian.
If you back it at like $1,000, we'll fly people to your house for a one-on-one private
We'll
photo.
do a photo shoot in your backyard.
Oh my god. Oh goodness, this is criminal.
So this is clearly a show about building things, right?
yeah, I mean it's progressed to
It's your fault. It's all your
I mean,
fault.
well, look at
I'm
what
sorry,
James is doing. What are we
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
talk about?
It's
Come on.
it's tasteful moves.
tasteful. Nice.
It's not porn. It's
Oh
tasteful.
my
It's
god.
art photography, Karen. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up. This is good.
2019, Karen. Stop body shaming me. Not my fault. And everyone get away with the high grade. I need to bust out the mega size kit just to cover up my fucking tits.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh,
Good times.
Yeah, this is not one of the greatest nights of my life. I'm just putting that out there.
Jesus.
Different tastes was what I'm making.
Oh man.
I'm just amazed people are still watching this.
You know, you and me both. Like I'm amazed right now. We got 30, but hey, I think they're getting their money's worth.
Well, this is free, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, right. Well, Julio's in the chat, and he reminded me of what the name would be. It would be lewd type.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a grand tech right there. I like that.
Yeah.
Branding. Let's take this someplace.
Yeah, I remember. I think Armida came up with that
She absolutely did. Yeah.
on the stream, on one of my streams the other night. Yeah.
Oh, really? Because we were discussing this months ago.
Oh, really? Wow. Hey, you know, look at that. Like,
I'm just trying to keep it alive for you.
James
James.
like, hold
Don't
on,
you
let me
worry.
screen share real fast. Check this out.
yeah. Jesus.
Oh, well, I've got a couch right behind me.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's I guess is a thing. Yeah. Alrighty then.
The thing.
Well, there we go.
But yeah.
That's a slippery slope, boys. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good. We had fun with it the other night too. So, all right, good shit. All right, let's quickly get back with everybody. Mikey, what the hell is that on your table?
Looks like a leg.
Is that a leg?
Oh my God.
I'm building a house.
Yeah.
Good
What I
fuck.
was doing is,
I mean, it looks like a football.
yeah. This is
Oh my God, it does.
back leg armor.
I've seen that before, but it was way the F smaller.
Yeah.
Anyway, I noticed when I was rebuilding this, there was a gap here, and I could see see inside this piece. So I actually closed that off as a flat plate. So I was filling that with some putty and sanding that. But then also, when I put this together now, I also see a gap here that I'm going to have to fix too. It's like right at the top edge of this side armor, basically.
Just got to
Right
fill
at
all the gaps, yeah?
Well, I mean, it's not bad, but I'm used to the Hasagawa kit where they don't have a gap there. I don't know why they tapered. Like they tapered the inside, but they also tapered this side.
Right.
It shows. Like, okay, so I got to fix that. So I was just looking at that, but then I was also sanding when I built these missile tubes inside the section. These two guys. I puttied these and primed them, and now I'm sanding those to make them nice and smooth, so I don't have any there. So I also had to put some more putty on the front of this because when this goes on, there was a big sink mark here from this square peg that basically lines this up. So I fixed that, but it looks like the putty shrunk a little bit when it dried. So after I'd sanded it, it even sunk some more. So so that's what this whole thing's been like. It's just fixing. It's moving forward, I would say. And there was a huge. This was like these two pieces. Actually, I finally glued them together, but the nose cone here was one molded piece, but it had a giant mold line down the middle. Almost like see. Fix that. Anyway, and then here, armor for the arms. Got all my seams fixed there and everything. So these are nice and ready to go. I think, Tim, you asked me a couple builds ago how much paint I would go through on this.
Yeah, how many gallons are you stocking up on?
I have already used two, obviously thinning the jars of, let's grab one here. This is what I'm using for primer.
1,000? Okay.
Yeah, and I've used, I think, 3 of these already.
Oh, God.
Two or 3, I think. I've thinned them down and actually gone had to use sand and drying.
Yeah.
And this
Are you using a spray gun or are you using an airbrush?
an airbrush, but I'm using one of my clips that I have, so it's wider. I'm going to find a wide angle one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you need something big to handle this surface area.
That's what she said.
Nice.
That don't make no sense.
Put that over so everybody can see it. This is just the booster section alone.
Jesus, look at that thing.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
And what it looked like before. See, this is the original.
Fucking hell.
The doors cut out, so
Wow.
I wanted to put tubes in because I think it just looks better with the missile tubes.
Yeah. No, I think
No, I
so.
agree.
Yep.
So yeah, I cut them out and then scratch both those tubes in there, and then I cut my little missiles here. These are what's going to go inside once it's finished with all the sanding and priming and cutting.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, what I wanted to show you though, since you're back to me, I put this together so I can light this up.
You got the screen going?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hold it here. Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw photos of this on Instagram, man. Oh no, Facebook. It looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
so
gonna put some
dope.
on Instagram too. And
Hot damn.
That's so
and
fucking
the
awesome.
clarity is even really good, you know?
because again, it's just a test decal, but it's still there just so I can kind of see what I'm. Yeah.
So you're the guy that was supposed to get the 120th kit, then, is what I'm seeing here. I like that.
What was that?
You're the guy that was supposed to wind up with this gigantic model.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like
This was made for you.
You're the one that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Let's make this thing for Michael, man. Let's do it.
I
Yep.
don't know. don't know if you'll be able to see me, but I'm turning more lights down. I'll try to light up. There, like, that's a white one. I've got some different color LEDs here. I'm using to light up the switches. There's the red. So, actually, I can hold this. It's going to be kind of tricky here, but so I got
Oh, look at that.
two lights on top, one on top of this.
Man,
Yeah, buddy.
That's fiber optics. They're lighting those up, and then there's in the console. I don't know if you can see those lighting up at all. There's not as many red lights as there are.
oh yeah,
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
look
sure.
good.
I just about to see it.
Bring up the white one here, and I'll show you the white lights. A little bit more of those. I've got these taped together here, so. See the light up at all? Might be too bright. Let me turn this one on here without turning my headphones off. Okay. See if I can get this back on here real quick. Hold on.
I don't even know these people.
All right.
Hear that?
Right by the mic. I don't know.
Who said I don't even know these people?
Oh,
Who was that? Was that Summer?
No,
that
so
was,
was
that
upstairs.
was Rachel.
Any of those lights at
Oh,
all?
okay.
Really?
Fucking great.
Okay, I'm gonna turn something down even further here. It's gonna get kind of dark, but we're gonna
There you go.
see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Mood lighting. Come on. Bring it.
And we're gonna light up these little.
Oh fuck yeah, boys.
You never close your eyes.
There we go.
Oh what?
Nice.
Oh, that is sexy,
beautiful.
brother. That is sexy.
Here's this is the white ones in the console. Right?
Man, all those put together are gonna look amazing in that cockpit, dude.
Yeah, I put the pilot in there, and I got an idea. His arms are kind of the arms cover up some of them a little bit, but it looks kind of cool. There's the.
Wow.
There's more white, obviously. There's
Nice.
yeah. So that's fiber optic.
Really good, man. Really
Yeah.
good.
That thing looks awesome, man. Nice work.
Yeah,
Thanks.
definitely.
Saying it's awesome.
Hopefully, it takes me like 2 weeks to get good content, put photos and stuff up. So that's why I see like forever.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
It would take me 2 weeks to fill one seam on that thing.
what was that?
It would take me 2 weeks just to fill one seam on that thing. Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, I had this is my second tube, buddy.
Oh,
The first
jeez.
one- No, I didn't use it up entirely. When I started, I had probably half a tube. I used that whole thing up. You know, it's just I've opened a brand new one for me, so nice to have fresh color again. But I don't think I'll fix most of the seams already, so there won't be a lot of stuff left. Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, Mike.
So I think, it took a while because I was getting discouraged because it just like all I was doing was fixing stuff.
Right.
So I don't feel like I'm really getting anywhere. So now that the cockpit is starting to take shape and there's some color on it and lights are going in, I feel like a little bit more accomplished and I'm starting to feel better about it. Because there was a time where I'm like,
It's all about the little victories, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that I got those decals on, I'm not sure I want to wait for those to show up, so I might have to. They won't be here till August.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to be ready to go. So.
Nice.
By next time we have one of these, I might have some wiring going in on the wings because I'm going to start wiring the wings and the running lights on those. Those are just the pieces right now. So. Here's the wing, and it's just in two.
Jeez, look at the size of that thing. Wow.
Right.
Holy fuck.
Like a spatula.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem like a fun time.
One of the cool parts, I was looking at the weapon set that's coming out, is that they have pegs that go in these holes, so I won't have to worry about sealing these up beforehand. Because for the new guy who hasn't seen this, here's the main.
Jeez.
Yeah, look at that. God damn.
Yeah, get it.
Down here, let's slide this in.
Oh my God.
There's the wing.
Holy cow.
These are all
Wow.
Anybody?
Jesus.
Oh yeah, and I always show this off. This is always a good crowd. Here's the gun club.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We've seen this before. I mean, look at that.
I know.
You could rob a
Always good to
convenience store with that thing.
Yeah.
And here's the main cannon on the other side.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
How's your little 1/100 scale phalanx coming along?
Jeez.
120. Now they got the fighter coming out. August, too, so not buying it until these.
Oh, it's the penis episode.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, The Office, where they printed the penis on the papers. Remember watching that?
That's a good save. I like that.
That's a good episode, yeah. But kind of put context in that next time, you know?
Dude, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just
This-
like storm into the chat and say, "Oh yeah, that's the penis episode."
Yeah,
You absolutely can't.
Mike was showing off a giant cannon, and you went, "Oh yeah, that's the penis episode."
Amazing.
Jesus, man.
All right.
That's the quality we got here, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
Right. Yeah. That's what we do here on Mechanism.
Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Ah, all right. Well, thank you, Mikey. Man, it's always good to see this big ass thing that you're working on. I mean, it's just insane.
Oh, go on, but
I can't wait to see it.
steady progress.
Nice.
And booze.
Hey, cheers to you, buddy. All right, cool. Let's go over to Phil.
Hi.
Phil,
What's up?
Phil?
what do we got here?
Just
Looks like
hanging
they're
out.
back together.
Kinda. I broke it some more, so that was cool.
Oh, awesome.
What happened?
Snapped one of these. I don't know what these things are on the backpack. These big like vented pods on the back or whatever. Broke one right off. So
Oh man.
yeah, this guy's getting propped up with a lot of strange materials right now. Sorry.
Nice.
See if I can tilt it enough to see what's going on.
God, don't break it.
No, it'll be all right. He's one leg down right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see. Sorry, I just got a couple of new lamps like right before the show, so I don't even know how lighting's going in here.
It looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah, look good. Looks good.
In that case, that's about where we're at on this stage.
Jeez.
Kind of in the middle of the weathering and stuff. There's going to be a lot more goo like coming out of all the different thruster ports and everything, and then there'll be a lot of that dripping all over the base, and then fill in some of these wells that I burned into the foam with some more of the same. Some little tentacle dudes coming out of here and there, and just basically trying to like reinforce the snot vibe as much as possible.
So cool.
Nice.
I love the snot vibe.
It's,
Yeah, oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's
Can't go wrong
what
with
I'm,
Spotlight.
what I'm making my name on here, fellas. But,
Hey, you know what? It's better than the penis episode.
right?
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
Debatable.
mucus is more of like a vague
That's
kind
a
of
thing.
concept.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. The last time you guys saw this on here, anyway, it was just pretty much a lump of putty. So it's definitely a lot closer to done than it was last time you saw it. But still, it's hard to show it off too much without it all being in one piece. Sorry, I was hoping I
You
could
posted it on
get
Instagram,
done.
right?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
documented this one pretty heavily the whole way through.
Yeah, it was,
I was trying to like. There were a few streams I'd been seeing for a while where I saw a bunch of people just kind of like offhand talking about like things you can't do with acrylics or whatever. I was just like, shut up, man. Like, so I streamed the whole build. It's like, this is all acrylics. That's all it is.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Phil, by the way, yeah, those streams were awesome, man.
I hope. I mean, I was on them a lot, but
You were, but dude, but it was awesome. It was a story. It was great.
I went from
I
like
enjoyed it.
I stream once in a great while to I'm gonna stream several hours every night while I paint
Yeah.
and go crazy. So here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Nice.
But no, it was a good time, man. I had a lot of fun. A lot of people were super cool and hung out while I was doing stuff. It was just nice to have company. So
That's awesome, man.
That
Yeah,
was a
that's
good time.
exactly it, man. Nice.
good time.
That's what streaming's about, dude. You're just having fun, chilling with people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got bit by the bug recently. I mean, I've been off for a little while, but
Yeah.
No, Zarkin boy going to his Instagram.
And I'm just excited to finish this thing up so I can get back to work on the 4 Horsemen thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like haven't let myself work on anything but this since I started it. So it's like
Yeah, you and me, Phil.
ready
Same
to
way.
get back to something
Get
else.
them ready.
Yep.
It's not like the videos and live streams of the Four Horsemen thing won't permanently be up, so you can go back
yeah.
and watch them anyway.
I just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to be like, all right, Build Along's almost done. Time to do everything.
Right.
True.
Catch up.
We're getting
Well,
there.
don't worry, I'm in Japan in like 2 weeks from now, so you've got plenty of catch-up
yeah.
time. We're not going to be doing a couple streams for a little bit.
Cool.
Oh man.
I'm
You're
excited.
gonna be showing stuff off from Japan though, right?
I'll be live streaming from Japan, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah.
It's mainly just going to be me drinking in places, but yeah.
those are the best. Those are your
exactly
best
what I'm looking
stories.
for, yeah.
I
Seriously.
am ready for it.
Exactly what I'm looking forward to. Drunk James in Japan. Hell yeah.
Plus, because you're allowed to drink on the streets, it's just looked down on. It's not illegal.
It's frowned upon. Yeah.
I'm a filthy foreigner.
But
Hey, James, you did a recent like pub crawl, didn't you? Like you got out of work and just kind of like spent like the next 3 hours live streaming from like a pub or something, just taking snaps of yourself.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah, that was a fun time too.
yeah,
Dude, that was
I love
awesome.
that. I love that.
That was a lot of shots and a lot of, oh god.
It was great, man. It was so entertaining. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it was great. And then you're going home drunk. It was, yeah.
it
Oh,
was awesome.
What can I say? I just enjoy drinking.
I also ordered a new camera today, so there won't be any more of this fuzzy nonsense.
oh, really?
Hey, congrats.
Pretty stoked.
Everybody's upgrading.
Yeah, right.
What kind of camera did you get, Phil?
It's not the. Everybody always recommends the. What was it? The Logitech C something.
C920,
90 or-
C922.
Yeah,
The trash that I'm using.
the 900's out, so now they're doing the 922 or something. So I got one of those.
Cool.
Yeah, I have the C922. It's fucking
Right on.
great.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
excited to
use.
try it out.
I think
feel
I have
like
a-
I'm
yeah, I have a
wrestling this
couple of
thing all the
those.
time. So
That's what this thing is.
A boring Microsoft life.
Yeah, the main thing with the 922, the more light you give it, the better it looks.
cool. Well, I've
Yeah.
got like stadium lighting in here now. So I seriously, I have my lamps like pointed at like the opposite walls from where I am.
Right?
So if I put the lamps down on me, I'm just like, Jesus, colony drop. You know.
Awesome. Yeah, just give it light, jack up the contrast, and man, it's crystal clear.
Can do.
Nice. Looking forward to it, buddy. Looking forward to it.
Well, thanks for letting me show it off a little.
Absolutely, dude.
Hopefully,
It
I'll have
looks
something
amazing.
better to show off next time.
Oh man, this is good still. So
Prop it up.
Cool.
While bloody ears.
all right, let's go over to Joel.
Oh shit!
What are we doing?
Penis episode,
Penis
guy, right?
episode, man. It's got me distracted.
You still watching
Uh,
the previous episode over there? Like, what are we doing? Like,
I built a small snow speeder.
I'm like nobody. We don't know any of these people, and it's penis
What is that
episode.
like?
Man,
Is that like two
Well,
pieces? Was that molded that way?
It was
Yeah,
like
it's tiny,
fucking 10 pieces.
Yeah, it's a surprising amount of pieces.
Those little
I thought the least work on the stream award was going to go to me.
Oh, no, that's going to me, bud. Come on now. I also started unpacking this Y-wing and then getting to just the piping runner.
oh my
Oh
god.
shit!
Yeah, so I have to kind of rethink my plan of just, building it and then primering it and then just hand painting it. I might have to take this
Depends
a
on the
little bit
runners.
slowly.
Nobody will know.
But I'm also working on my 1-to-1 scale Haro. Let me get this out real quick.
Wait,
Yeah.
1-for-1?
See, now we're
1-to-1
talking.
scale.
I'm ready for this. I already know what he's going to do.
Scratch builder, you're posing.
Well, I hope I didn't
Oh.
scratch build this.
I'm just fucking with you.
This is our 1-to-1 scale Haro.
Aww.
Mr. Haro.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at
Zero
that poor
disappointed.
shaved
Fuck
cat.
off, guys.
Look at that
My
poor
sweet
shaved
old
cat.
man.
Look at that lion, man.
He is, yeah, he got a line cut, so he looks like a piece of like uncooked chicken with onions on it.
Wow.
Please, you never thought you would hear a cat
Nailed it.
described?
Nailed the description.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, this is our,
Oh
this is our
man,
little
look, he's got a
little
pair of
button.
Uggs on too.
Yeah, look at these little Ugg boots, bro.
Oh,
Boots with the fur. Uncooked chicken is looking at. Oh, you're gonna make out with Shin Godzilla? Okay, there you go, bud. All right.
nice.
But yeah, that's what I got going on. And then tonight I'm gonna tackle the rest of this Y-wing, and then get back to some SD high grade unicorn winning SD Gribble Star Wars thing.
Nice.
Those little snow speeders are awesome.
Oh, they're so good. And like
Yeah,
these two
I
pack.
got my little diorama here. That's my. I bought the one the special set that came with 148 and the little 144 one.
Oh wait.
Just so I could get it with decals because
Yeah.
then I scratched out a little funny. I scratched out one of the little rudders. So he's turning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to cut that thing out. That was really cool.
What'd you use for the snow? I'm always curious about people's.
I bought the Tamiya snow effects stuff here. I'll show you the bottom.
Is it the powder or the?
No, it's like a paste form. There's two.
Yeah.
The fine texture was what I ended up using. And they have a real texture. But at this scale, I used fine stuff. And I just spread on the block of wood, and then I stuck the foot down into it. So
that stuff is perfect for Star Wars stuff in either scale, and it's really good. I think the lighter blue one, if you kind of rub it down to where it's almost just like a powder texture, it's really good just for kind of like light flocking on the kits, almost like into like where there's like grooves and panel lines and shit.
Yeah, I just use this thing right here. One of these,
I've got the plastic. Oh my god!
Yeah, I love those little snow speeders. They're so awesome. Really,
they're great. I've been buying them. Every time I buy the little 2-packs, I build one and then I use the other just for spare parts because they're so, especially with like the Y-wings, the small Y-wings, they're fucking perfect for high grade.
Are you talking about the special set? It comes with 148.
Yeah,
because you get decals. That's cool. And that's thicker. Yeah, you actually get water slides for the little guys.
here, brother, right here.
Mike, I swear to God, I'm gonna buy you a new microphone one of these days.
Dude,
What?
I'll chip in and buy him a new mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Can we start a Kickstarter for Mike's new microphone?
Is it too quiet? That's what I'm asking. Am I too quiet?
No. It's just when you talk, it's very muddled, is all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not very far away, I think.
Yeah, we hear like equal amounts background noise and equal amounts of you
Those
speaking.
are nubs. Don't eat those.
It's kind of tough. So that's all.
Okay. Well, I bought these stupid headphones.
Dude, no, it's not your fault. It's all good.
I got the other crap you told me to buy, asshole.
Already, bud. There you go. Eat your Gundam treats or something.
Nice.
Did you shave that thing to look like a lion or something?
We had to. He's got he had a bunch of mats on him, and then like he had to get
got socks and shoes on. Look at him.
Yeah, he's got little socks. So we found out that he's like 13 years old or some shit. We thought he was like 3 or 4. I'm like, okay. And then
he thought he was 3 or 4 and he's 13.
Yeah, he's 13. So like I don't know if he can see it. Oh, he's probably not gonna move, but the side of his face, he had a huge abscess on it. It burst. So we had to take him to the ER, and they're like, "Yeah, your cat's 13, has cancer, and has a fucking heart pulse." We're like, "What? What the fuck, dude?"
He might be turning into a bat. We don't really know.
Yeah, we're like, he's turning into a weird, like bony vampire.
One eye open when we're sleeping.
Yeah, he's turning into a chicken or a white girl. Either one.
Only a couple of months.
He loves the little Starbucks cups they give the dogs. So
man.
it's full circle.
Dude, the cat's on the porch, like, get the fuck off my lawn.
Are you all done, bud? Because this is plastic. You don't want to eat that. That'll give you other types of cancer.
He's old. He don't give a shit.
He's like, at this point, fuck it. Let's make those warning labels include cats too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh, it's
Good
empty.
stuff.
You ate them all, bro.
That's so mean.
They're all gone. No, there's some more.
Yeah, crumb.
Here,
There you
eat.
go.
Damn it,
There
I'm
you go.
13 years old, man.
Well, we have to fatten it up because his heart thing. He loses weight so fast. He's only like 6 pounds. That's
jeez.
yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, and then you shaved him, made him look even smaller.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck, dude? I really look like an asshole. Oh, bro. So we're just feeding. At this point, they're just like, you know what? Feed him whatever the fuck you want. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. So
Yeah,
today
right.
he had Chick-fil-A, and then some
Man,
treats.
this cat is eating
Gonna
better.
give him some nuggets. Gonna have
Cat's
some
eating better than me.
hideous nuggets or
Oh
what?
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, he had some nuggets. He had some nuggets. He had some
Get
fries.
Some nuggies, get some
Get
tendies.
the
get some
nuggies.
Wow,
Yeah.
fries. He's a cat. He's not supposed to eat that.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, I know
you
he's
know,
got cancer and all that, so. You know,
his days are short already. So
No, I hear you.
have him has the little best life.
no, I
It
did
looks
the
like
same.
he's wearing Ugg boots. It looks like he's wearing Ugg boots. That's what's funny.
It's the best. Honestly, I just want to keep shaving him with just his little fucking boots.
He's like, fuck
Just
you
shave
guys.
his legs
I'm
then.
13. You shaved me to look like a retarded lion. Just give me call it a day.
Give me my fur back.
The crazy thing about that though, like my roommate, I had a giant fluffy cat like that, and she did that, and I was just like, "What have you done to this poor animal?" And the weird thing is, you like get acclimated to it.
Yeah.
Like, they get fuzzy again, and you're like, "Where are those boots at, man?" Like,
Show me.
bring it back. Bring it back. You want some boots again? I got you.
We got to get him some,
Buddy of mine had an orange. He had a little Persian cat. It was that small, but it was orange, and he took it to the the groomer. And the guy, this little Asian groomer's like, "Oh, make it look like a Ryan." They shaved it. They had a little ball on his tail, a little. It's hilarious. This little miniature lion walking around.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
You're on the Lion
Oh,
King.
there's the access. You just saw the scar on his face.
He's looking at Joe. He's like, I'm gonna shit in your shoe later.
I know not only where
You
you
gotta
sleep, I
put
know
your
where your
slippers
kids
on,
are.
and you're like, oh.
Ah, shit. He's just sitting there
That was there.
for no reason. There you go, bud.
He's like, keep me up there. I'll pee on your desk too.
He's 14. He can't control it anyway.
Yeah.
At this point, I can't even blame him for it.
He's like, I really like that cutting mat. Just peed on it.
Damn shame.
That's mine.
Slides
now.
right off. That
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been a day. Jeez. All right, boy. We're gonna start to wrap it up. Let's do some plugs. Oh, what a good time. Let's start with Brian. Brian, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube under bro_builder. And you can find me on Facebook for my name, Brian Denclow, or Brian Denclow Creations, which is my art page, because all the Bro Builder pages were taken.
Nice. What about that Etsy shop? Plug that, man.
Oh, yeah. Etsy is BRD Creations on Etsy. You can find links to that through my various other things that I mentioned just now. Yeah, and I do commissions and I do customs. And if you're interested, I'm actually just talking with a guy who's like an Afghan vet, and I'm going to do some cosplay stuff for him. He's getting some armor made up. Yeah, dude. I got a little bit of a longer schedule so I can work with him on price, which is going to help him out. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
But
Awesome,
yeah,
dude.
so hit me up, rock me in the DMs, and we'll talk to you guys.
Love it. Thank you for being on, dude. Appreciate it.
Dude. Always a pleasure.
Always, man. Always. All right, let's go to Chris Pabs. Chris, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me mostly on Instagram at RedSuns. That's R3D5UNZ, so 35. I'm also on Facebook. I am a member of a group there called the Gunpla Builders of Chicago, and I usually post most of my stuff there too. Much like Bro Builder over there, I do commissions. I pretty much tackle everything you throw at me. So actually, my next commission is like a 6 foot tall jagged mirage. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Red Suns, remember that. Instagram.
So you're building the Twin Towers.
I am building the Twin Towers. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god, that's gonna be nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I'm on here, hopefully I'll have it and you guys can check it out. And it is the guy that I'm commissioning it for took a photo of the cannons next to him, and it is like height for height. His is like it's as tall as he is, and he's 6 foot tall.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
massive. That's one of those dream builds.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh man,
Wow.
man, I'm jealous, dude. I'm jealous. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for being on, dude. Always.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. Always.
Cool. All right, let's go over to our rookie, George. Tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Hey guys, you can find me on Instagram primarily, Old School Gunpla, and I'm probably involved in some kind of a live stream. Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm usually doing some kind of spiel, and that's always been a fun time. And I try to jump on a number of people's lives and try to participate where possible. And kind of it. And I don't do commissions because I just don't. But I do want to thank Tim. I want to thank you very much for letting me come on. This is great. And hey guys, my mantra is just Gunpla is community. Just keep doing what you can for community. Keep doing things like this. Let people know what's going on out there, and let's keep this whole thing positive.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
It's like Gunpla Church on Tuesday nights, man.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, it is.
Take him to church. Take him to church. Praise his name.
Oh man.
Oh, anyway. Cheers to that. Good stuff,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being on, brother. All right, let's go to James. Getting
This crazy is
getting
James, what have you finished in the last 10 minutes that we popped it on you?
I just glued on. I scribed all the bricks on.
I redid this first round. That was not good.
So yeah, all the bricks have been scribed on that. I've just glued it in place. So after this, I'll just be cutting some wooden planks for the rooftop cabin.
Awesome.
God damn, James.
So that is what it is. But anyway, I'm James or Nozaku Boy. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram under Nozaku Boy. Not this weekend, but the weekend after, we have the next Four Horsemen stream. We'll be going over painting. I believe Taz has some if you saw Taz's Dom that he did, he's going to show you guys how to do that modulation on the next stream.
Nice.
Wow, cool.
So that'll be fun. And then aside from that, not much. I'm just going to be, aside from the streams, once a fortnight working on that thing. I'm pretty much doing this till I die or finish.
Second place.
Awesome.
Second place for life. But yeah, no, aside from that, thank you guys for having me on. It has been a pleasure.
Man, absolutely. Big shout out to the Four Horsemen, all four of you guys. Our boys. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Awesome. Thank you, James. Let's go over to our boy Bustinius.
Oh, man.
You thought it was going to be there, didn't you?
We were hoping.
It was so dramatic too, like the pan up.
I'm Justinius Builds on just about everything. Super active on Twitter right now. Facebook. We don't talk about Facebook. YouTube videos every week. That's all I got.
Hey, Justin, that last video you did was awesome, man, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I'll wait till you see the fresh lighting he's got.
Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
The mood lighting. The mood lighting you were showing me.
Yeah. I got you now. I got you.
You got me. All right. Almost left me hanging there for a minute.
I was confused. I was like, Tim knows something that I don't know.
Oh,
Shit, what did I do?
yeah, right. Oh, man. All right, Jay. Hey, we're going to be on tomorrow on Gunpla Talk, so go get some rest, buddy. Ooh, good stuff. All right,
I'm
let's go.
contemplating just sitting here the rest of the night.
Probably saner.
That could be interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, look at the stickers, man. Mikey,
Hey, man.
how are you? Tell us where to find you.
Find me on as Gundamonium. can find me on Instagram as California Art. And I'm kind of helping these guys promote their event over GMC 2019 in Southern California. So come check it out if you can. Get on a plane or whatever. I'm going this year. So it's last year and the year before because I was moving at the time. So it should be fun. It's a great convention, right?
It is. It is a really good convention.
Such a great
Saying it too. Damn it.
Yeah, he hates when you say that, but we don't care. So yeah, and I do commissions. Yeah.
I want to that thing.
The camera like not even focused. It's like looking. Everything's blurry right now.
You do commissions. You ever heard of Robotech? Boy, howdy.
Oh man, nice.
Well, you know, I can't complain because I grew up on that movie. That's where I was introduced to it. You know, and Harmony Gold. Really, so whatever. And I'm on a Mac kit right now. That's all I've been building recently. But I do Gunpla as well.
Nice.
Last builds, including this one, were Mac related. So. And, anyway.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, Mikey. Thank you as always for showing us that monster build of yours.
Thanks for having me.
Good stuff. All right, let's go over to Phil. Phil, tell everybody where they can find you at, man.
I mostly live on Instagram. Just the same name, Phil Build Stuff. Kind of does what it says on the tin, man. I just hang out and make things, or break them on the internet in front of everybody. So,
Nobody does it better, Phil.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
That's what I'm here for, baby.
Cream of the crop.
But if I ever actually finish something on time, I might look into taking commissions. But until then, we'll just kind of take it easy on that. But yeah, I'm around here. Thanks for letting me come hang out, guys. Everybody go to SCGMC. It's a great convention.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
I'm super excited to get out there. That was super fun. So everybody that can, please come out. It'd be really nice to see everybody. So
Awesome.
good. Catch y'all next time.
Good stuff. Thank you, Philly. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's finish up with Joel. Joel, tell everybody what you got going on.
Oh shit! How long do we have?
Well,
let's start. Let's go down the list here. The cutting mat.
yes.
Episode
man.
3 is coming out in May.
May.
In May. It's like 4 days from now, guys.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We just
okay.
recorded
All right.
yesterday. I gotta edit this thing.
Shit.
But we're gonna
May
do
is too soon.
the first Wednesday, I think, or Saturday of each month when the full episode comes out, and then we have secondary episodes being sprinkled out.
Nice.
Yeah, and everything else online. True Gunpla, literally on every social media ever made, and then also TrueGunpla.com's live. I got my little website. We'll be adding stuff to that, and then oh shit.
Is that
You
different
good?
from
It's
the
just a
Holy
penis
Mountain
He's
thing?
on MySpace as well.
Yeah, MySpace.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor
Pornhub?
that you were pioneering a way to forge the Gunpla community on Match.com.
I tried, and I got a cease and desist. So weird. I don't know why. Major was on there, but we matched, and it was fine. So,
But the Pornhub
There's always
taking
Christian.
It's just too advanced.
and then a bunch of new stuff's coming to the clothing line at Holy Mountain.
Nice.
Some interesting G Gundam and Wing stuff coming.
Please
One's
tell me
very
you've got Jumping
inappropriate.
Gundam.
One's just badass.
I gotta get me one of those F91 shirts, brah.
Dude, I got one right now. You want it? You want
I
this
need it.
one?
Yeah. I need
This exact one I'm
F91.
wearing.
No, I need to get my own.
That's what I gave to Michael.
If I don't have a Tequila Gundam shirt in the foreseeable future, somebody's getting killed. That's all.
So it's not Tequila Gundam.
God damn it,
I'm
Joel.
gonna tell you guys. It's the Nobel Gundam,
All right,
Oh,
that's still
nice.
good.
Oh.
That's still
but it's a
good.
Shibari Nobel Gundam.
Yes.
So
Okay,
it's in
you're hired.
Hugo. Abercrombie Inc.'s doing it, and then Putrid. Putrid Art is doing a kind of bolt thrower heavy arms.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I'm
So
all
I'm
about that.
fucking ecstatic to see that shit.
Okay, I'm really excited now.
But yeah, SCGMC going next year. NCGMC will be 2020 NC Comic Con in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have
Nice.
a venue established, so And they're super supportive about everything. And then if you're local, Mecha and Monsters, you get to, if you're new to the hobby, you can come learn about it. If you want to learn about resin casted and garage kits of Alien, Predator, Frankenstein, whatever you name it, we'll have it there. And you can talk to some of the people that have actually worked on a lot of those movies as well. So it's pretty dope.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I want to go so bad.
Hey, Joe, what's happening with that magazine idea you had?
So we're doing the cutting mat like a design, pretty much like a band underground, just bullshit printed one.
That's cool.
And it's gonna be a hot minute before we do that. I'm waiting for all you guys to finish your builds now and take photos and then send it to me, and then we can go ahead and go from there and actually start printing it. But it's just going to be a short little magazine, full color printed, linen, and all that fun stuff. And we'll have it out in probably a couple months, just because we want to really hone in, everything for it. But that's down the road for sure.
Nice.
Good idea, man.
Stuff.
Yeah. So what are the chances we can get Holy Mountain to do a Bustinius shirt?
Dude, you send me the goddamn art tonight. I'll have it on the press on Monday.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know they'll sell like crazy, right?
We'll do a Bustinius long sleeve. It's just got Justin's face going down all the
Man,
sleeves.
don't you dare put me on the long sleeve. You're gonna put me on something that I would wear.
I want that grill. I want it like full size, full print front close up of the Bustinius.
We'll do patches and have the Bustinius army.
Holy, now that.
Can I please get a muscle shirt?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yo, I've got a Photoshop picture of me. I took a picture with the afro, and one of my friends photoshopped it on the Macho Man's body, and my mom sent it out one year as Christmas cards.
Oh, nice.
It's done.
I want the reverse muscle shirt where it's just the dicky and sleeves.
Oh shit! I'm dead.
I can get behind that. I'm into it.
Can we get turtlenecks?
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of heat through the neck.
Oh, one last thing to plug. YouTube. Go watch the IPMS video I put up.
Yes.
Yep.
Go watch that.
It's super good.
Yeehaw.
Sorry, can I plug one last thing?
Absolutely not.
I am actually starting to sell merch on my website. I've got a bunch of T-shirts there, some posters of some of my work.
Nice, man.
Yeah, as well as so for Gumball Builders of Chicago and Midwest Gumball Builders, there are T-shirts, hoodies, iPhone covers, Samsung Galaxy covers, and it's all original artwork. So if you guys want to check it out, I can eventually post a link on my Instagram, and just take a look.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right on.
Nice. Yeah, I'm interested in that.
I saw the Barbados logo you did. It was good.
Yeah, I actually, that's a sample. So if anybody wants that, just hit me up. I'll send that your way.
I like it.
I'll send it your way.
Where's that? I'm sorry to interrupt. Where's that YouTube video again?
Oh, it's on my channel, just True Gunpla, one word, and just search like IPMS, it should come up.
I had it on here.
Spoiler alert: my video next week is gonna be IPMS.
So. Now, boys, just real quick, I think I want to just mention one person that's in the chat who had an absolutely amazingly outstanding idea. His name is Root Plum. He's in the chat. He says, "Get links 53 Corey DeYonker to do a Bustinius chibi for a shirt."
Oh shit!
I mean, honestly, I think that's $40 well spent right there, my friend. Yeah, I think that needs to be done.
That's what I need to do.
I think we need to do that.
Might have to happen.
Beautiful.
Yeah, stickers. I see stickers in our future. T-shirts,
tattoos.
Yeah,
I want the 10-foot by 8-foot batik tapestry with the screen.
Yeah.
I need that CVS blanket with that shit.
Body pillows.
Yeah.
Now there's an art floating around. I need to find it. If you bring it up tomorrow, Tim.
Yeah.
Simon might have it.
Oh shit.
Because I commissioned a friend of ours to draw me and Simon on like a body pillow format.
Oh, I remember that.
And I got it sent to Simon.
Holy no! I actually remember seeing that.
That's fucking great.
Oh,
that's amazing.
I think having Corey do a chibi. I think might be the winner.
I just like
Does
watching that
anyone
guy
know where
draw.
you can get body pillow made? I need a body
oh,
pillow
man.
of myself.
It's just like cradling an air conditioning unit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No more styrene.
Oh my god.
The ideas are starting to definitely evolve. Man, good suggestion there, Ruslan. Thank you for that, buddy.
That's so good.
Holy shit, that's great. All right, good shit there. All right, Joel, thank you very much, man. Thank you for being on as always.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys in the chat, thank you for watching. Tomorrow we're going to be bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time here. Gumper Talk, we're going to be talking about paint. We're going to be talking about Shizuoka, the hobby show, and everything like that. Monday, I'll be back streaming. Wednesday and Friday of next week, I'm off on business trips. And then next Saturday, the 4th, we'll be in Grand Rapids, Michigan, doing the Simple Details class up there at Galactic Toys. I know, Chris, you're coming out, right?
Hell yeah, I'll be there.
Yes. Awesome. So we're gonna try to live stream that one, but I can't promise anything, but we're gonna try our best. So all right. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. It's been fun, it's been awesome. We're gonna do this again in 2 weeks, so definitely come on back for that. But until then, you guys, man, this has been Mechanism.
Hey!
Oh wait, Bree.
That was the sign up there. I like that.
Hi, Bree.
Oh, look, they're saying hello.
What's going on, Lee?
Hi, Bree.
What's happening?
Hi, Bree.
You gonna wave? You gonna wave to everybody?
Was that you?
Yeah, it's me. And you.
Where's your afro?
You wanna say hello to everybody?
No.
I'm tired.
That's cool.
Hey, that looks like you.
You woke me up for this? I'm going back to bed.
I don't know why she's up. I thought she was asleep.
And you wearing a hat.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Someone's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
She picked me. Woo!
With some glasses on.
I think she's looking at Phil.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh my god. All right, folks. On that note,
That's the way to end it.
I don't know what that one is.
Bree.
I don't know what that one.
Good night, honey.
All right. Good night, everybody. See y'all next time.
See you guys.